Hello, Captain Troy Handsome of International Rescue here. Please state the nature of your emergency. Here with Bralef and Coffee Lich for some Dungeons and Dragons. How are you both doing today?
Doing good.
Doing good.
Cool. Good to hear. Happy holidays. Happy New Year. I'm excited to run. Thank you for agreeing to let me run this holiday one shot for you all. We'll see if it takes one session or two.
Of course. Thank you for agreeing to not make me run Dungeons of the Mad Mage tonight.
Well, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
All right. Well, I don't think there's much else to say before I just go ahead and take us to where a lot of... So, don't worry. If you all get to play in my New Year's one, and we don't have to stream that or whatever, but that one will not start in the tavern. Just not to spoil too much, but that one will not start in the tavern, but we are going to start in the tavern today. So before I take you to the map, let me just set the scene. Let me describe a little bit of what's going on here, and then I'll defer to you both, and you can describe your characters, and then I will pull the curtain back. But until then, you find yourselves in a classic tavern, not unlike the one on screen right now. You're both seated at a table that I guess has drinks on it, apparently, looking at this map. There's a few pumpkins around. Interesting. There's a big roaring fireplace in the back. The fireplace feels a little bit louder than normal for some reason. Though most of you are used to fireplaces that kind of like crackle and sizzle. It's not too bad, but this one feels particularly roary for some reason. It's like louder than usual. It's like a hum. Think of it like a low hum that kind of like you can't hear people's whispers at other tables. So perhaps that's a good thing, I guess. There's a bartender at the back, and there looks to be a waitress around who's collecting orders. She's currently at a table collecting orders for this other individual with a hat right now. But the most important people in this room are your player characters right there. Can someone step up and give me a little description of your character? And I'll just unveil this curtain now so we can kind of see and zoom in on your token. Oh my gosh, let me bring you all over to the correct map.
Alright, I guess I can go first. My character has a colorful green and yellow attire, and their head is a giant lemon with a face drawn on in marker.
Oh.
Oh, did you not realize that?
I'm trying really hard not to think about the ramifications of what it looks like when its mouth is moving or when the eye is blinking.
Oh, they don't.
Wait. The eye doesn't. Are you saying the mouth also doesn't move?
No, they're just drawn on.
So do I hear something like coming muffled from inside the lemon head? Do I hear something in my mind like psychically? Do I just hear it like as if it's coming from the mouth but it's just not moving?
You don't hear anything. They're silent. They're a mime.
Oh, fuck me. I'm so sorry. I apologize. I was like, hey, so how is he going to tell me that he loves me dearly and is going to hold me close? How's he going to propose to me?
This character...
Moving too fast, lightning.
Yes, this character's existence is merely a pun. They are Lemon Mime.
Oh, the urge I have to end stream right now. I swear to
What?
God, Bralef.
You've been staring at this character for hours and you didn't get it.
I haven't
love
been
it.
staring at the character for hours. I've been staring at all the enemy blocks for the creatures. I've upgraded the current creatures in this thing too. I haven't been staring at your character for hours.
Yeah,
Took me,
no, the
straight up 2 weeks to understand Lemon Mime.
Thank you. I appreciate that input.
the only drink they will request is a glass of water with lemon.
I see. I
How would
will.
they request?
They will pantomime.
They pantomime lemon.
Oh, well, I guess you can't see, but I'm
Yeah,
taking
it's
my
actually
finger.
quite easy. They point to their head.
Ah,
Bartender juices their head. Well, on your character.
I was about to say you could just point to your mouth and make the sour mouth, but then I realized your mouth doesn't move, so well, fuck me then.
If the bartender really doesn't get it, they'll just pull out a fucking marker and just draw a glass of lemon water.
The handy dandy notebook from Blue's Clues.
Mhm.
I like the idea that he's just drawing it on the table directly.
Okay, well, thank you for that. I'm obliged to say horrifying description, but yeah, your character seems fun. I'm excited to see where this goes.
If there's any kind of character I've gathered that everyone likes, it's mimes.
Yes. Right.
Uh-huh.
I was just talking about this last week about how just wonderful Mr. Mime is in the Pokemon Detective Pikachu movie. Just absolutely wonderful.
Yeah, it doesn't have hair. It's just hair-shaped things on its head.
Oh, I'm upset now that you've reminded me about that because, yeah, you're right. I would just think about Ditto instead and how much I simp for her. That's right. Anyway, let's get back to the campaign or the little one-shot situation. So, with Lemon Mime out of the way, who do we have across the table over here?
I'm playing a regular D&D character.
That's stupid.
Take your bullshit, Bralef.
When am I otherwise going to get to play this character? I've had it for years.
God. Anyway, my character is Jarek Songsoul. He is a half-orc bard. He is a little bit of a rebel from his village, and he has invented a whole new style of music using his lute that is pretty much universally hated among the people of his village. So he's probably like 6 foot tall. Obviously has blue long wavy hair. He's wearing a leather. He's wearing something of a leather jacket over just a red shirt. And he carries a pretty fancy lute on his back at all times.
Nice. All right. Thank you for the description. I love the idea of the leather jacket. It's like bringing things to mind, characters who are pretty cool that I just can't think of right now. But it's at this point that the waitress, having just taken the order from this lady up here, is going to go over to you all and she'll say, "Hello, customers. What can I get you today?" You see that she kind of like shifts on her legs. She catches herself on the table for some reason, as if she was about to like lose her balance for a bit. But she's steadying herself at the table. She has a little notepad out. It kind of looks like the handy dandy notebook from Blue's Clues. Like it has like a little, like a seat, a chair on the front, but she's like opened it. She has a crayon and she's ready to take your orders.
Lemon Mime will, as explained before, just pantomime out asking for water with lemon.
What? Say, did you want a straw or no straw?
They'll shake their head.
No, you don't care about the environment. Oh, okay, got it. No straw. Got it. All right. And then she'll turn to Jarek and say, "And what can I get for you?"
I'll have the same.
Same. Okay.
No straw for me, please.
Water with lemon, no straw. Okay. Glad you care about the environment, she says, like stabbing, not too hard, but like the notebook with her crayon, but then looking over at Lemon Mime, sorry. And then she will step to the bar to place your drinks in. At the same time, another woman steps out of this door and takes a seat at this table over here. Wow, she looks so big compared to y'all. Let me just size her down a little bit. Let me size her down a little bit. So, a little bit of context, some backstory. You all have goals in life, but actually, what's very interesting about this tavern you're in is that you hear that there are other people who sympathize with your goals, let's say, and perhaps you can find out more information that will help you achieve your goals to the fullest extent of your abilities. You know, live your best life now. Specifically, that best life involving your little quest that you've got going on here that I won't go into much detail yet. But that's one of the pluses of being in this particular tavern. And before long, the waitress will come back with your drinks and will hand you both your drinks. So again, a cup of water with lemon, with a straw, and a cup of water with a lemon, no straw. And both of you will notice that under your cups are these little notes, like think folded up slips of paper. She's gonna step away. And she'll go back to the bar.
Lemon Mime will sort of pull their collar out slightly and pour the lemon water into it.
Oh, I see.
I'm not sure where you expected that to be going.
That is true. I completely forgot that you don't have at least a visible hole to pour the water into. So,
Why is that the word you gotta use?
I'm just well, because there might be another method of entry, we'll say, that I'm just not aware of. Looking at this specific token right here. And Lux, congratulations on being first. I have these friends of mine running the one shot that I ran with you, so we'll see how it goes. Right now, they're in the tavern.
I'll pick up my drink, take note of the note, and take the note that I took note of.
Ah, clever. Okay. So taking note of the note and noting the note and all that jazz, you'll see that the note says, just out of curiosity, so I can remember this going forward, what languages do you each speak?
Almond and Dwarf.
I hadn't considered that.
You know what?
I
I
don't-
mute, so I'm going.
I'm
to say
so
that the
sorry.
answer's probably zero. Right?
I forgot.
You
Me
don't
asking the
speak any
mime, hey,
languages.
what languages do you speak? For Lemon Mime over here on the right. All right.
But as for languages they can understand and read, let me look at them real quick. Let's see.
Fruit, Dr. Pepper, 7-Up.
Let's say they understand Common, Elvish, and Primordial.
Amusing. All right. Well, it is a one shot, so I can't say no to the primordial. All right. I will. I'll keep that in mind. It reminds me of what my DM who ran what is it called? Waterdeep Dragon Heist for Dolce for the second time was like, oh, if your character needs to be, unable to speak, I could give you the ability, some sort of enchantment on one of your umbrellas, for example, to cast. I think it was minor illusion for your words to show up as captions on the bottom of the screen. I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. But in my mind, I was thinking, well, if I need her to simp and to be, someone's right-hand woman, I don't want to rule out her talking. So, she can speak common.
Yeah. Way of the Shadow Monk had some features that would have been very fitting for a mime, including knowing minor illusion, but I opted against it.
Okay. Works for me. All right, but yes, back to the note. It says in a language you can understand, most likely common, that if you wish to take down the big man, the woman behind you certainly can. That's what your note says.
That's what my note says.
That's
that
correct.
is referring to anywhere between 3 and 4 people. Basically, everyone else in this building.
It would be amusing if you like turned to face behind you, and then you could see the number that, like the woman behind you can, and then it will say like, the woman in front of you can, or it just like changes on the note magically as you spin around.
Use it like a compass. Just hold it up to each of the other characters in the room
You're like,
until
what are you
it
doing?
finally changes to this woman can.
It just gives a complete like description of her appearance and everything about her, like some sort of long Yu-Gi-Oh card. It's like this woman right here who grew up as a young girl at the age of 0 on a farm upstate, down the hall, and 2 countries over, back when this country was named differently, and it just rambles on for a little bit. All right.
Amazing.
So yeah, that's what your note says. Lemon Mime, if you happen to look at your note, it also says something similar, but it's like the woman in front of you can. It's basically like Jarek's note, except reversed.
Misgendering my character.
Oh, I'm sorry. What? Let me ask real quick. What are the pronouns for each of your characters?
Any?
Right, any for Lemon
EM.
Mime. Yep. EM for Jarek, and any for Lemon Mime. Thank you, thank you. All right, with his newfound knowledge, which some losers will say is power or something. No, I'm kidding. Knowledge is power. So with this newfound knowledge, you scope around the room. You feel like your table shake a little. It's kind of weird. The fire is quite warm, but is there anyone in this room you'd like to address?
How about Little Witch Academia up here?
All right. Yes. You can speak to her if you would like.
Get up and go over to the old table.
So you get up and go over to her table. You'll see that she's nursing a fine drink that is basically, think hot chocolate, but it's layered with a mountain of whipped cream. It's got like peppermint sticks sticking out of it. The peppermint has melted into the whipped cream because of the heat of the drink below, and it's causing like red streaks to run through the whipped cream. She's got a big straw sticking out of it, like a crazy straw, but she's not drinking from the straw. She's currently drinking from the drink itself, like the cup, the side of the cup, and you'll see that as she puts the cup down, as you approach, she's got a little bit of like a little beard situation with the whipped cream on her own mouth, and she'll take like a little handkerchief and kind of pat her mouth daintily. But yes, you've just arrived. Floor is yours.
Hey, I got a note under my drink saying that one of the people in this bar could help me take down the big man. I was wondering if that might be you.
She'll respond, "Oh, the big man, you say? Why do you want to take down the big man?" She'll say as she's taking her straw and kind of stirring her drink a little bit, causing more red streaks to form in the whipped cream.
He stiffed me. I've been a perfectly good kid all year round, and nondescript fantasy holiday comes around, and there's no reward under my tree. I want to give him a piece of my mind and also my loot.
She chuckles a little bit, just as I did. When you say that, she'll say, "Okay, it's a noble cause. And what about you there? There, you?" She'll say, kind of like looking at you, and she's like looking at me. I'm like, I don't know. I'm just leaving her to it. Is there anything you'd like to pantomime now that you've come up, Lemon Mime?
My mind will point at the boots they're wearing. Some jolly, elvish boots of elven kind. That's what they got from Santa.
Mm-hmm. Okay. You know what? Just to make this easier for me, could I ask you to roll me a persuasion check. I'm like thinking, how am I gonna make this work? Okay, all right. Let me just make sure that 3D dice should be on. Interesting. So with that
I also
success,
have performance, which might be
oh,
fitting for
okay. We can
going forward.
yeah, I'll try to keep that moving forward. We'll stick with performance. Okay. So she'll see that you pointed at your boots and she'll say, "Oh, so you did not ask for those for insert fantasy holiday season here, but you received those instead. And you've got a somewhat of a bone to pick with the big man. Is that correct?"
They nod.
Ah, yes. An individual of few words, I see. Okay, well, you both have come to the right place. We here at the Slayers can definitely assist you with what you're going for. All you need are these suckers right here, and she'll pull out from below the table 2 chunky backpacks, and she'll plop them onto the table. They won't make it like a hard sound, makes kind of like a soft thumping sound as they both arrive at the table. All right, all you got to do is suit these up and come with me. What do you say? We'll get you close to Santa's last known location, but far enough away that you won't be attacked by any of the grounds to air weaponry that he has set up at his factory.
Lemon Mime will take the backpack. Not that they're really interested in anything inside.
Okay.
Joke will take the backpack as well.
Okay. So she'll say, "All right, excellent. Come with me. Come with me. Put those on. Put those on." And she will go ahead and step from the table. Well, she'll step up from the table. She'll take a step back, but then she'll like go back for her drink and like glug it down a little bit more. Then she'll wipe her mouth with her sleeve, and then she'll go over and beckon you all to stand right over here. Oh, and let me swap out the music for this portion, because now that you're talking about the plan with her, it's time for the talking about the plan music. Let's see, we'll go with this one. All right. So she'll say, "All right, well, I guess give the big man a hello from me. Are there any questions? I can field one question from each of you before fun things happen," she'll say.
How are we gonna get back?
That's a good question. Let me check something on the map. While this is happening, let me just check. Bralef, does your character have any questions for this finally? Oh, right. I forgot that you can't talk. I need to remember that. Well, I guess you could have pantomimed a question. So there are a few different ways, she'll say. There are boats that are halfway to the location of the factory that you could presumably push onto portions of the water that have not frozen over as thickly. There are some people on the ground. There's a village on the way to the factory. Perhaps you could ask the people there. There's a few different ways you could do this. Oh, did I take you all to the map already? I'm so sorry. I meant to click myself. Roll 20. Pay no attention to anything that you might have seen on that screen before. Okay. So yes, to recap, there are some boats on that map I accidentally showed you all. Some villagers there who might be able to help you out. And you might find something at the factory, not sure. Oh, maybe if you find her present could help you out. Oh,
Can I get a description on all present?
A description of her present. Her present will have let's see. Her particular present is actually wrapped the same as yours. It will be blue with an orange ribbon.
Blue with an orange ribbon.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That's correct. All right. Before we get started, are either of you scared of heights in real life?
No.
Yes.
Okay. I see. All right. I'll keep that in mind. Well.
I mean, they don't affect me in games.
Oh, okay, cool. We're good then. All right. In that case, this lady here with the witch hat is going to go over to this side right over here, and she'll say, "You all have your backpacks on, correct?"
Yes.
All right. She will grab a lever and pull it down. The fire will snuff out, and you can see beyond the fireplace, a door has opened, like a set of doors have opened from side to side. And you can see and feel and hear and smell the wind whipping outside past the fireplace as the fireplace kind of opens up a little bit more, revealing the fact that you are actually, let's just say, sailing through the air in some sort of large moving structure. And she'll say, "All right, so we'll be dropping you off a ways from the factory. You will be dropping not far from a village that is on the way to the factory. And from there, you can make your trek towards, well, Santa's workshop. Good luck," she'll say. And, well, you can jump out if you, your character would do that. I don't know if either of your characters are scared of heights, like, as, like, in-game. Whether that is Lemon Mime or Jarek Sungsol.
No, probably not.
Probably, but it's too late to go back now. Might as well go.
All right. Well, we'll both jump you off. I will take you to this next map. It's gonna be that sky map that I don't know if I've used this map with you all, but if I have, it's been a while. I think I used it for when you all went to that island in the sky on the backs of the Arakakra. So this will look familiar to you. I'll take you there now. So as you jump out of this moving tavern in the sky and make your way down, I'm not going to do checks or anything like that. I just need you to make a dexterity saving throw to effectively pull the ripcord on your parachutes in time.
How long of a fall is this?
Yes. I also had a monk in my last party. Okay, so the fall, I'll just say 10 stories. So it would just be, what, is it 10d6 damage? Or is it like every 2 stories is the 1d6 damage?
Every 10 feet.
Every 10 feet. Ah, boy, here we go. You know what, I'm just going to say for my ease, it's going to be 100 feet. So.
No. Well, let's see.
What specifically did you need us to roll again?
A dexterity saving throw to do basically some combination of pulling the ripcord in time and just, like, you know, you still have to, it's kind of like doing a long jump, so you still have to land even after you pull the cord. Okay. So with both of your successful rolls, even the 11, that was a little bit like rough. Like, you're afraid that you're gonna land tangled in some trees, but you are both able to land successfully. If either of you, especially Lemon, given your class, want to describe how you're landing on the bright white snow a little bit more dramatically, feel free to do so at this time.
Lemon Mime will land fairly gracefully, but their head will fall off and they'll reach down and pick it up and put it back on.
Interesting. Okay. And then anything from Jarek.
Jarek will not land gracefully. He does kind of fly directly into a tree, and he just kind of braces himself against the tree, against it, and just kind of like crashes through a bunch of loose branches, slowing his descent.
Yeah, slowing
like
the descent.
And then he just kind of lands on his feet, and then the momentum just kind of like carries him forward, and he just kind of falls down on his face.
Well, at least he landed safely, and there aren't that too many people around to view this.
Thank God.
All right, let me swap up the music. You'll see that where you are, it kind of goes downhill a little. You look out and you can see snow blanketing everything. You'll see a village next to a water. With the water closer to the edges has frozen, but you can see it's broken up in a lot of places farther out. And beyond the village, you can see farther down the hill is what looks to be a bit of like some sort of town, a city, a settlement, and you can like see smoke rising out of some of the smokestacks from some of the buildings of such a settlement. And I'll take you all to this next map. You will find yourselves at the top left, and you can see that here at this little settlement, there's a few things going on. You can see that there is a man who is struggling to pull this, what is this, like a canoe, a kayak, a boat. I'm going to say a kayak because of the fact that it's only that little circle here. I don't remember if there's a more appropriate term for this, but yeah, he's pulling this boat. You can see two women up there working on stuff by the fire. You see a variety of igloos. You see two penguins from Super Mario 64 for the Nintendo 64. And you see a lady kind of like eyeing the penguins, kind of keeping watch on them from afar. But looks like the only way through is through. The floor is yours.
All right, well, first of all, we take the baby penguin and drop it off the cliff. No, we don't do that.
Yet.
Yet.
We don't do that yet. Exactly. Don't want to like rule out any of our options. Well, that was pretty impulsive.
They nod.
So, where do we go to get to the factory or workshop or whatever he's got these days?
Lemon Mime will point to the locals and suggest that they could ask them.
A good call. You always have such a good way with words.
They bow.
All right.
Hey, something tells me that your name is Gallagher. I'm looking for direction.
Whoa! How'd you know that, traveler? Wild.
You're wearing a name tag.
Oh, he says, looking down his name tag. How'd that get there? He kind of like grabs the name tag and then he crumples it up.
Who are you again?
Why, it is me, Frederick. Yes, Frederick. Anyway,
I don't see a name tag that says that.
He uncrumples the name tag so then it's visible, but then he turns it around so that it doesn't say anything, and then he like writes on the back, Frederick. All right, well, the name's Frederick. Nice to meet you. You said you needed direction somewhere, was it?
Yeah. Well, looking to get to Santa's workshop.
Santa? He spits on the ground. Pshh. I don't want to go to Santa's workshop.
Oh, good. I'm in polite company. The bastard stiffed us.
God. Stiffed us too. Bastard. What you gonna give him what for? I imagine.
That's the plan.
They nod.
Nice. Yeah, I'd give him what for myself. I'm just so busy here, taking care of the village. You know, they die without me. You know how it is.
I do know how it is. People need to learn how to take care of themselves. Central authority figures are a dangerous way to live.
Yeah, I agree. Huh? So, you, of course, Santa's village is just down there. His factory, where he does things like deprive us of natural resources that are nearby. It's most uncool.
He's hoarding resources from you?
Yeah, we're trying our best to subsist on what we can find here. Fishing is a little... Pickings are slim these days. Santa's got all sorts of weird contraptions and doohickeys, and he has those elves of his fishing all sorts of places and doing farming that he doesn't crop rotate. He doesn't know how to crop rotate. Making the land barren and difficult to farm. Other such things here that are quite inconvenient for us. We're just trying to live off the land, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Lemon Mime's fists will clench at this description of Santa hoarding all of these resources for himself.
My sentiments exactly there. You, Stripey? Stripey, can I call you Stripey?
They don't respond.
Sounds like a yes to me. All right, Stripey. Well, yes, Santa's right down there. Give him what for. I'm sure he definitely has no good reason to be hoarding all of these resources.
Mm. Well, we'll go. We'll make sure to go set him straight.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's right down this way.
And that is correct. Just down that way.
Well.
Yeah.
Can't think of any reason to stick around anymore. Bye. Goodbye, Frederick.
Yeah.
Go.
Yeah. I'll just take care of this kayak. And you see that he's going back to try to pull it. He's like, I got this. I am power. And he's like doing some combination of like the High School Musical, Sharpay and Ryan just like getting ready for a performance, and also Lightning McQueen at the beginning of the Pixar Cars movie where he's like, I am speed. And then he like spits on both his hands and he's like, and he's trying to pull on the kayak some more. But it sounds like you both are headed towards the village. Is that correct?
Mm-hmm.
Like it.
Alrighty.
Just remember your daily affirmations, Frederick.
All right. For reasons that are just because I think the map is very pretty, the sun has started to set around this time. You've picked a good time to show up, as under the cover of nightfall, it will be harder for any of Santa's scouts, which I feel like would have been a good idea if I wanted to lengthen or pad out this particular adventure. Going through the town would be able to spot you, but they do not. Let me go ahead and swap up the music and take you to the next map. This map is more for show than anything. You two should probably recognize this particular track because I use it to test our audio every time we stream.
Ah.
So you arrive at...
I assumed that it was just a filler track for a second.
It kind of is, because this track is just for this particular map. So you arrive sneaking into, well, the main village, the town, the city, where Santa and his elves presumably live. You'll see that lights are out to celebrate the insert fantasy holiday season here. They're quite pretty, and as you look up into the sky, you'll see that they kind of match the sky. The little twinkling of the lights here among the backdrop of the twinkling of the stars in the sky, and even the large tree in the middle with its lights spiraling up points to the sky as to join their stellar brethren up in the heavens, the heavenly firmaments above. It's quite a nice sight.
Nice.
As you all are traipsing through, I'd like a survival check from someone just to make sure that you can find your appropriate location okay.
I've got a 2. What do you got, Bralef?
Say it again, sorry.
I've got a 2 in survival.
2 in survival. What about you?
How about you?
I also have a 2.
Incredible. I got a 9.
I got a 6.
Hmm.
We're gonna die before we even get to Santa.
You are having some difficulty locating the factory. What normally would be straightforward because, you know, normally you could see, oh, well, maybe the smoke rising from this particular building indicates, oh, there's like lots of stuff going on here. But it's strange. A lot of the houses are starting to blend together and look quite similar at this time. You're having some difficulty finding the place. It's quite odd. You see some shadows shuffling around in case there's anyone you want to ask specifically, and upon closer inspection, you'll see that they don't see you, of course, but there are little elves that are strolling around.
Lemon Mime will get one of their attention and pantomime Santa and shrug as if to ask where he is.
Can you roll me a performance check for this one? Ooh, that nat 20 would have been nice. All right, with the successful 17, the elf will say, "Oh, yeah, you're looking for the big man, huh? Yeah, of course. I mean, you look like one of us, sure. You look quite. You know what? I'm not sure you're one of us, but I'm not gonna ask questions. So, yeah, Santa is in this direction, and he will hand
Point at
you.
their shoes.
Oh, I'm sorry, I was mistaken. I tried to keep my eyes up above the waist because I've been going through therapy. I've been told to keep my eyes above the waist. It's a personal problem I'm not going to get into right now unless you want to be friends. If you want to be friends, I could get into it with you because, I was told that I need to open up to my friends more. But I don't have a lot of friends, so I can't really open up to anyone. But you seem like the kind of person who would be a good listener. You know what I mean? Because you can give up the...
kind of like pinch their mouth shut.
And he'll hand you the piece of paper with a big red X on it.
We will follow the map.
All right. As you follow the map, let me get this next music ready, and I'm going to take you to the next map. Once this music runs out, I'll let it run out. There's 11 seconds left in it.
This adventure was easy. What the hell took your other team so long?
Well,
Be running this shit.
let me just double check this map before I take you here. So
Real problem. We're gonna be done so early tonight.
Yeah, we're probably gonna be done in the next 40 minutes.
Hey.
With the first encounter. So you find yourselves in a new location. You've found, I almost said Toad's Factory. I think there's like a Toad's Factory map in Mario Kart 8. So you can hear the oh my gosh, hold on. Oh, it's because I'm at a different layer. Okay, you can hear the busy work from all the elves as the conveyor belts are running along. They're working on toys here. There's a big door to the right that says Santa's room, do not open. You see that there is tape. The joints are taped for some reason. There's like there's like duct tape along the joints. You see like where portions of the door have been glued. And then at the very end, in case it your eye doesn't catch it the first time, wait. Did I leave that arrow there, or did someone draw that just recently?
You left it there.
Well, shit.
You also left the name tag on Nutbuster 2.0.
That one's on purpose.
Oh, okay. But the other one...
Why would you at elf practice? I love it. Oh, the other one, I forgot to put it on that one. Sorry, let me go ahead and make sure that you can see the token name for the Nutbusters 2.0. But yeah, it looks like you've arrived at the right place. There are elves around, one of which wasn't at elf practice. There are 2 Nutbusters in the back, and a quick look around the room reveals that there are 2 doors. There's the Santa door to your right, and another door here next to the Nutbuster 2.0. Yes, the Nutbusters return. They were called Nutcracker officers or something. Let me check. They used to be called Nutcracker officers, but someone referred to them as a Nutbuster, so I've decided to forever call them Nutbusters.
And wait, was there a door? What was this door labeled Santa?
Yeah, that door is labeled Santa. The other door might be labeled something, but it's hard to tell from this distance of 70, 80 feet.
I'm going to try and open the Santa door.
Okay. The Santa door's locked, actually.
For once, I made a character who doesn't have thieves' tools.
Game bugged out, and I gotta reload because it won't let me fucking scroll. Do you mind restarting the music for me?
Oh, yeah, I got you. Let me just stop it. And
I
let's,
also
do a
do
restart.
not have these tools.
You have knock?
I do not. I considered taking it because I thought it'd be funny, but I didn't think it'd come up, so I didn't take it. Like it would have been funny. It just didn't.
We can kick open Santa's door right now if you.
Well, if you had thieves' tools, we could open it.
Yeah, true. Well,
Don't put this all on me.
I will attempt to like forcefully open the door into Santa's house.
All
Santa's room.
right. Yes. Light forcing your way in. Go ahead and give me an athletics check for this particular maneuver.
All right. So I don't believe my feature lets me use dexterity for this. So this is actually gonna be. Let's see. It'll be proficient. I do have expertise in athletics, so it'll be. So it'll be at a +6, but then a -1 because I have 8 strength. So I'll do d20 plus 5. 14.
Okay. 14 is a nice roll. While this is happening, Jarek, can you give me an active perception roll?
I'm a fucking idiot. Hold on,
Yeah, what's up?
actually. I didn't take knock, but you know what I did take?
Oh boy.
Mhm.
I took a portable ram. Just in case we needed to back down the door. So I'm just gonna
That
kind
would
of
give me advantage and a +5 if you're helping.
Yep. So I'm just gonna I'm gonna let Lemon Mime do their thing, and then afterwards be like, "Oh, you're trying to break down the door here? Why don't you use this?" And I just pull a battering ram out of my backpack.
Okay, Lemon Lime takes a rag out of their pocket, wipes their face off, and then redraws it, but looking surprised.
God.
And they just hold their hands to the side of their head like, whoa! And they will grab the portable ram.
As you grab the portable ram, you will see some movement coming from the Nutbusters, actually, as they have started moving slowly
We gotta
towards
get
your
rid of them before they
location.
reach us.
Oh.
How fast are they?
Well, I guess I should treat this normally. So I'm gonna do a cursory. This is just to ram through the door before the Nutbusters arrive. So let's do some initiative right here.
Oh yeah!
Not Buster. 21, 22. Dead on ice.
Don't worry about that.
I'm pretty worried about that.
All right, so let's go ahead and roll for Nutbuster on the left. Okay, and with that, we have the first nat 1 that I know of. And then this is for the Nutbuster on the right. Ooh, a dirty 20. Oh, yes. Let's post these in chat with the net for the nat 1. So, Jarek, you are up first. The Nutbusters are about to hone in on your location. What would you like to do first?
Well, I wanted to help Lemon Mime bust down the door.
Okay.
I'm not sure which of us has the higher strength, though I assume it's Lemon Mime.
We probably have the same strength if you have an 8,
I
but
do. Yeah.
but
Oh.
I am better at athletics. So
Fair point. Yeah. Okay. Well, I guess I will hold my action to help use the battering ram with Lemon Mime. That way, they'd be rolling with advantage and the +5.
Yep.
On top of what they already have, anyway.
All right.
Yep.
You're definitely going to ram this door open when the time comes. All right. Anything else from you?
Nope, that's gonna be it for now.
All right. Next up is the Nutbuster on the
bardic
right.
inspiration.
Ooh, yeah, good point. I mean, oh wait, I already have 5 uses of bardic inspiration. Hell yeah. It feels unnecessary, but yeah. Before I hold my actual action to help with battering ram, I'll use my bonus action to give Lemon Mime bardic inspiration, which is a D8.
Okay. Lemon Mime
Sweet.
is now inspired bardically. Let me go ahead and put this heart on you for that particular thing. And we'll go ahead and take it over to Nutbuster 2.0.
With his 100 feet of movement.
Lord, I wish. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Has moved into position right over here. Let me see if it can reach you.
With his
Sorry, is that way?
orc gun or whatever.
He's got a flintlock pistol.
Ah! He probably can, man.
And he can reach you as it has a range of 60 feet.
Damn.
Wait, 10 to 60, which means I think it's at disadvantage because, all right, it's telling me range 10 feet, 60 feet. I assume that's if it's within 10 feet.
That means if it that means it has a range of 10 feet, or if you fire within 10 to 60 feet,
it's a disadvantage. Yes, correct. Okay. It is
more than 60 feet. It just misses.
It is going to try to hit you with this at disadvantage. What is your AC for the class?
17.
All right. Well, I don't think it's gonna get this one. I feel like it should just dash towards you, but oh.
All right. Well, let me see that damage.
All right, for the 17, you're correct? Yes. All right.
Yep.
Oh man, that nat 20 would have been nice. Anyway, it will deal 8 piercing damage to you as it pulls out its flintlock pistol and it levies it at you and then shoots it. Well, I guess perhaps, let's see, 1d10 plus dex. Oh my gosh. Wait, your monk level is like 6 and your dex modifier is, do you even need a
5.
roll? Oh,
I do not.
all right. Can you describe how you're deflecting the bullet from its flintlock pistol?
The flintlock pistol flies at Lemon Mime, and they just lift up a hand and catch the bullet between their finger and thumb.
Oh yeah, if you reduce the damage to 0, you can catch it. Nice. You'll see that the Nutbuster kind of like its head spins around, and when its head goes back to you, it's making a sad face. Let me see if that
Lemon Mime erases their face and draws a winking face.
How do you do that? You have one eye.
Turns out you can draw however many fucking eyes you want with a marker.
I don't like the idea of that. I'm glad you're not a potato mime.
You know what? They draw 3 eyes, and one of them is winking.
All right. Well, Lemon Mime with your 3 eyes. Go ahead.
I feel like that's also like a little hard to read.
They're in a triangle formation.
I mean, that doesn't help.
All right. With advantage.
Yes, and the
with
plus
the
5.
5. Oh wait, I gotta roll it again. Yeah, a 28.
Oh wow. All right. So with this 28, you are easily able to crush this door down. And when you do so, you reveal the entirety of Santa's room. Let me go ahead and start revealing a little bit more of it bit by bit. You see presents along the back and the sides. Jessica, congratulations on being second. Welcome in. They have just taken a battering ram and rammed Santa's back door in, revealing the entirety of his room. You see a big list that he is presumably checking twice. You see a hat, you see a shirt, and you see Santa in his seat looking quite surprised to see you here. He's also shirtless, for the record. That's an important thing. So he's shirtless at his desk. He'll say, "Ho, ho, ho? What are you doing here?" He'll say.
And with their movement, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35.
God, monks are so fucking fast. It's terrifying.
They will step up to Santa's desk,
Mm-hmm.
angrily with their arms like out, like with their arms like posed to their side,
Mm-hmm.
and they will take out the marker and just draw 2 angry eyebrows above the 3 eyes.
Can you give me a performance check for this? Okay.
You have Baltic Inspiration, don't forget.
True. Yeah, fuck it.
It's a one shot, and I have 5 uses of it, so.
14.
Okay. So with this total of 14, what was it you're going for again? What are you trying to tell Santa?
Well, they'll then continue and just like point at their elven shoes, and then pull out a Christmas list that is explicitly blank,
Uh-huh.
and just point at it aggressively.
Okay. So Santa will say, "Oh, well, I mean, I can't not give you something for insert fantasy holiday here. I just had to give you something. I hope you like the gift," he'll say.
And then they will, quivering with rage, just gesture towards all of these gifts and resources that Santa is hoarding around the factory,
It's like
And
as
just, like-
soon. Go for it.
and just
Sorry.
gesture with their arms back towards the back towards the direction of the village.
Oh, like the village that you had passed on the way in, correct?
Yeah.
He'll say, "Oh, I'll get the gifts to them. I just, haven't gotten around to it yet. ADHD moment." And he pulls out his phone and he snaps a selfie, and he snaps a selfie and he starts posting it to Instagram with all these hashtags about how he's like a quirky little fellow. He's not like other holiday mascots and all this stuff. And then he's like chuckling on his phone. He's like, "Oh," and he starts scrolling through TikTok.
Do I get the impression that he's telling the truth, that the villagers are going to get gifts too?
Oh, why don't you roll me an insight check?
Or like, any of the natural resources that they need to
Yeah,
survive.
that too.
Okay, so Santa will say, no, because you're inciting this. Okay, you can tell Santa has bigger concerns right now. His bigger concerns include, you can kind of see that he has got a bunch of recipes open up on tabs on his phone. He's kind of like flirting with someone named Naughty Hottie with the Body 42069. Not sure what's going on there. You see that he has a big to-do list. He's got his list of kids who have been good and bad, but he's got like a to-do list, and it just keeps getting longer and longer. You sense that he doesn't have a sense of urgency. It's not like out of a place of malice, like, "Aha, I'm depriving the kids." It's more like, I'll get to it tomorrow. Yeah, Santa's concerns include posting thirst traps on TikTok and Instagram. That's kind of what he's going to, it's for his mental health. He's taking a mental health day. And you can hear one of the elves saying, "But Santa's been taking a mental health day every day this week."
We still in Tonawara?
Yeah, we're supposed to be. I just got distracted by the now that he's on TikTok, I'm like looking over the shoulder of Santa like, "Oh, wait, go back to that video, Santa." Right, anything else from Lemon Mine before? Well, Santa's not going to do anything on his turn. I'm going to have the Nutbuster go, and then we're going to take it back to the top of initiative. So anything else from Lemon Mine? You've done your action, you've moved in.
Lemon will simply erase their face and redraw it with just like a squinting eyes, determined expression, and they will end their turn.
Okay. Santa will continue scrolling on his phone. We're going to take it to this Nutbuster down here, who is going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. We'll take this dash action and go 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. And we'll end his turn here. Jarek Songsoul is up. Go ahead. We are at the top of round 2.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So disappointed that I can't get close.
Mm-hmm.
Not without sacrificing my action anyway.
You're still probably in range to do stuff, though, right?
Yeah, but I wanted to like dramatically run up to the desk and like slam my hands down on it. I guess I can. I'll just have to accept that I'm not doing anything else. Role playing in the middle of technically combat. Yay!
Yay. Okay.
Derek just kind of like storms up to the desk and just like slams his hands down, and he's just like, "What's this I hear about how you just can't not give a present to people for this holiday? Where's my fucking jacket, mate?"
So you slam your hands on the desk, and Santa like startles. He's like, "Oh man, I lost my place. I'm back up at the top of my feet." And he starts like scrolling up, like down on his phone, like, "I gotta get back down to the bottom." Your jacket. Oh, your jacket. I'm sorry. I thought your jacket was really nice, and so he shows the phone to you, and you see that he has like draped the jacket. Like it won't fit him, but he kind of like wrapped it around his neck. So it's kind of like a cape situation, and he's like posing with it. He's like taking pictures. He's got like the duck face. He's using the AI generated filter to kind of like, you know, like make his face look differently. You know, all the different Snapchat filters that I definitely use because I use Snapchat all the time. Yeah, I know about those filters. He's using those filters. Hello, fellow kids.
Mood. Well, that's all well and good, but you're done with it now, aren't you? Hand it over. I've been a good guy this year.
Yeah.
Led a whole uprising against a corrupt governor. I wanted immortalized on a jacket.
Yes, you know that I love that for you. He will say, I will get the jacket to you. I just have to, you know, there's this really rockin' New Year's Eve party coming up. I heard it's gonna be the bomb. I was really excited to go. How can I give you the jacket after the New Year's Eve thing? He does the little like ooh. He puts his fingertips together like please, pretty please.
That doesn't even fit you, mate. Get one your own size.
Well, I can work out. I can you know adjust what I eat. You know, and then it would fit me. Yeah.
No. That's not how diet science actually works. It's all based on mine.
But my nutritionist, or is the dietitian? My nutritionist tells me insert things here that are clearly from his Facebook page. You see that he has an iPad on the other side of his desk and it's open to Facebook. Okay. Let's see. Since I think you had an action to dash, right? Is there anything else on your turn before I have the nutbusters come a little bit closer?
No.
Okay. We'll go
The
ahead.
only thing I have that I can use my bonus action for is Baltic Inspiration.
Okay. Let's see. So this
I
nutbuster.
did use mine.
It's gonna go 5.
It only lasts 10 minutes.
Yeah,
5.
fair enough.
Not 100% certain if this is going to turn into an actual fight.
Let's see. 10,
No, I can
15,
pull it out
20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Lemon Mime, you hear the nutbusters are coming closer. The door, unfortunately, is no longer functional.
Barricade it with Santa.
I could actually try doing that.
I like that Santa has a red and a green dot on him.
Yes. So you'll see that Santa actually has a few things on his person in case anyone's about to get frisky. So again, he is shirtless. You can see that his form is quite large. He has on his waist a red thermos, a green thermos. He also has on his back, you see this green present up here, or like this one over here, like a big flat green present on his back, and he has a long, sharp candy cane that's curved. Peppermint, spearmint situation. So he's got a lot in his person. The red and the green circles, just like the red and green circles on me whenever I talk, basically for him they indicate that he has 2 thermoses on him. I sadly have 0 thermoses on me filled with suspicious liquids, so I'm jealous of Santa right now. But Lemon Mime, over to you.
Lemon Mime will jump across the table and will in fact attempt to use one of their attacks to grapple Santa.
All right. Santa's a bear. He would do numbers on pre-2018 Tumblr. All right. So it is at this point that I'm going to probably swap out your music, officially get this roll for initiative going. Let me just check my notes for this particular portion of the fight. Oh, right. So I'm trying to use music that I'm allowed to use on here, but definitely feel free to pull up any of your own winter versus Santa music. There's an excellent, so there's an album by, I forget who it's by, Scarlet Moon Christmas, and one of them has basically like a Pokemon themed like Santa fight music. It's pretty good. I'll post that later, but let me swap this music in. Oh my gosh, excuse me, a 30 athletics roll. All right, let me see if he can even come close to stopping you as I pull in this music. It's from here.
What did you say it was? Scarlet Moon Christmas?
Yeah, Scarlet Moon Christmas. Let me see if I can pull it up, actually. Well, I'll let you do it while I get this going. So Santa here is... Sorry, can you describe how you are basically intertwining your body with Santa's?
Basically, they pull out an imaginary fishing line and just kind of like throw it at Santa and like tangle him up in it.
Oh, I thought it would be kinkier. Okay. All right, with that 10, not that he was ever going to beat you at that, you have successfully, what is it, restrained or grappled him?
Grapple.
Okay.
And I have 30 feet of movement left. So I will drag him 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And for now, let's see. I'll use my other attack to attempt to knock him prone.
Okay. Does he have to contest this as well?
Yes.
Okay. He has one shot at contesting this correctly, and that is with a natural 20, which he fails. So I will go ahead and knock him prone.
The loser.
And I'll say, oh, no, what is happening? It's not time for me to be on the floor just yet. Mrs. Claus doesn't get home until... He's not going to finish that sentence, and I don't want him to.
Oh, is that who Naughty Hottie with a Body 69 is?
Yeah, he's just flirting with his wife, who makes other accounts. It's their thing. They make fake accounts and pretend to be other people, but it's actually just each other. That way they stay faithful.
Get the appearance of a sultry affair, but without actually having to commit to the bit. I understand. I'm happy for them that they're finding ways to experiment with their sex lives in a healthy way.
All right, Lemon Mime.
This is the most normal way to possibly talk about Santa after when you're in your mid to late 20s.
All right, Lemon Mime. Anything else from you?
Let's see. Lemon Rhyme will look at Jarek and like kind of pantomime of like, what are we doing with this guy?
Eric just kind of like cracks his knuckles and like cracks his neck.
They'll nod. And I forgot. Once per turn, you can deal bludgeoning damage to a creature equal to one roll of your martial arts time you successfully grapple or shove it.
Damn.
So Santa will take 6 bludgeoning damage as he tumbles to the ground.
6 bludgeoning damage. Okay, I'll go ahead and apply that right now.
And you know what? With my bonus action, yeah, I'll spend one of my key points to do some flurry of blows.
All right, that will connect.
I assume a 13 will miss Santa.
A 13 will miss Santa. Yes.
What's he got? Natural armor? Just weirdly high dexterity?
It's a combination of natural armor for and you can tell that with the present on his back that might
Interesting.
become in useful. It hasn't come in useful for either of these strikes, but I will at least apply the 7. But unfortunately, the 13 will miss. Anything else from you?
I think that's my entire turn. I want to make sure I don't have anything else because monks have so much shit they can do. Let's see. Oh yeah, if it counts, I believe all of my unarmed damage and all that is, and the painful restraint damage is magical.
Okay, good to know. Thank you.
Nope, I think that's it for my turn.
Okay, I have a quick question. Because he's grappled and not restrained, I assume he still has... No, his movement is still 0, right? So he can't get up?
Yep.
Okay, just checking.
He has to break the grapple first.
All right. We come over to Santa, who is going to start his turn by popping open the green thermos and kind of like taking a good sip of it. And you can see that some of the bruises that because again, he's shirtless. So when you had like struck him with this bludgeoning damage, hitting those key point or the painful restraint. Okay, sounds hot to me. All right, you'll see that he is going to recover. Let me see how much health is here. He's still got like a little bruise on him, but he has recovered most of the damage you've dealt to him.
And has regeneration as a feature.
Maybe.
That rules. Okay, sure.
He is going
Gotcha.
he's going to take his spearmint, because you have like a string, right? Like that's wrapped around him basically.
It's an invisible string.
Oh, an invisible string. I see, I understand. Okay.
It's a fishing line, yeah.
So he is going to, even though he's on the ground, he's going to take his spearmint, which is like basically, think of like a candy cane with the end sharpened. He's going to pull out with his other hand the shield. And while he's, still kind of on the ground and grappled, he's going to use this to defend himself to the best of his ability and to attack you. And because he's on the ground, I believe his melee attacks are at disadvantage, correct?
Correct.
All right. This will be his first attempt to strike you as part of his multi-attack. So this one will be a disadvantage, and it is a 17 to hit you.
Shit. Yeah, it hits.
Okay. Don't worry, it's not
Dang.
going to be too much. It is only going to be 7 slashing damage on you.
No. Going to be 0.
Ooh.
This is a custom monk subclass from Lyrics Ledger of Legend by Zach Morrison.
Yeah. I have a command somewhere for that, but I guess it's Lyrics Ledger of... Because I know that you had played a particular character, and I had a thing for that. Was it Grandma?
You know what? It requires a key point, and the main advantage is that I would get to grapple or shove him, but I'm already doing both. So you know what? I'll actually eat that damage if you don't mind.
Okay, yeah.
I would argue that the main advantage of that is preventing the damage. But...
True, but 7 damage, I mean, I can mitigate way more than that. So perhaps I'll save my reaction for being shot at from the Nutbusters.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
there goes my page. I'm rejoining. But
Okay. All right, well, as you're rejoining, I'm going to go ahead and have it attempt the rest of its multi-attack, if there's nothing else on for you.
Yep.
Okay. So the 13 is going to miss, but let me see what it would... So it rolled a 13 and a 23. That's unfortunate for Santa. But that about does it for his turn. And he'll say, oh, why can't I move? Why, I'm frozen, just like I'm frozen whenever I'm scrolling through my page for the next hour. It's a big struggle, Santa, I understand. This Nutbuster over here is going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. And it's about to come barreling through. Jarek, Song Soul is up next. We are at round 3, I believe.
We actually just here to beat the doom scrolling out of Santa.
That's up to us.
That the actual purpose here.
Yeah. This is the commentary on social media use. Like last time I ran this session, it was a commentary on, exploitation of workers, and the disparity as the middle class is shrinking and the lower class is increasing in intensity. But yeah, this time it's just like, hey guys, maybe you shouldn't scroll on social media. Maybe read a book before bed. Maybe set some sort of timer on your phone to make sure that you're not using apps for longer than a certain period of time. Maybe you should delete TikTok off your phone. Except for those of us who use TikTok, like Chris, who's just come in. Hello, Chris. To gain engagement for our channels here on Twitch.tv. You know what I mean? We can still use TikTok. That's okay. But everyone else, Santa Claus, needs to not use TikTok. There we go.
Perfect. Very reasonable.
Well, thank you.
Incredible.
Glad you agree with my compromise. Okay. But yes, round 3, if you want, we can definitely beat the doom scrolling out of Santa. Just to recap for the class and anyone coming in, this is my second group who has come in to beat the crap out of Santa, theoretically. But this time, Santa is social media obsessed. He wants to be like a millennial or a Gen Z or a, what's the name of the new group? Generation Amazing Alpha?
I have no idea. I don't know why.
I think it's Alpha.
Why is it's Gen Z popped up like 20 minutes ago? Why the fuck are we making up even more goddamn generations?
Because people keep getting born. That's why I play my part. And wait, I'm not gonna finish that sentence.
Look, I know that like generations as a concept are like bullshit on a global scale, but like when I was going to school, they explained the concept of generations as a generation is when like your parents exist, they're a generation, and then they have you, and you're a new generation, and then you have kids, and then that's a new generation. But now it's like you got millennials, Gen Zs, and now Gen Alphas can all just be siblings if there was enough of a time disparity between them.
Yeah, it's wild. I think that
Like, it's stupid.
there's like an acceleration of. So it's supposed to be like, like that. But I don't know if it's just because of the internet or how society is these days, but everything's just so accelerated, right? You find out information, you learn at such a higher rate than before, where I feel like it has gotten to the point where people born 5-10 years apart instead of the 20, 30. Well, I guess people were having kids pretty young back then too. Maybe. I don't know. I'm no expert. I'm no anthropologist, unfortunately. Also, welcome in, Willow.
Well, generally speaking, like generations as a concept mainly just exist as a like
social construct,
political thing for the purpose of like driving a wedge between common folk.
Right, to separate us. We need to rise up and stick together. You gotta stick together.
So like if we're seeing millennials and then Gen Z and now Gen Alpha for some goddamn the most comically dumb name possible, but if we're seeing all of these popping up so weirdly close together without any actual generational split there, like I don't know, maybe it's just like rich people and governments actively trying to drive wedges between the common populace to prevent us from, I don't know, collectively realizing, hey, wait a second, there are like 15 rich people that are making all of our lives miserable, and we know their home addresses, and it's weirdly easy to get guns from a lot of places. And I'm just laying out facts adjacent to one another. Reach your own conclusions. Ignore the fact I'm playing a character whose backstory is canonically leading an uprising against a corrupt governor. But, don't worry about that.
Right, yes. To recap, your Christmas present, or sorry, your fantasy holiday present, please, okay. Your fantasy holiday present that Santa Claus is depriving you wrongfully of is, according to my notes, is this leather jacket with a picture of a corrupt governor's burning mansion embroidered on the back. And Santa here, so if it were the last Santa that I ran with Deluxin and the others, why this Santa would be like, I can't believe you burned down my friend, my friend's mansion. I was about to give a name, but I'm not going to give that name. It's too relevant. It's happening this week, that kind of stuff with that person. So it's like, I can't believe you do that. But because it's this Santa Claus that are running for you all, he's like scrolling on it. Like we saw on his phone, he had selfies of himself wearing the jacket to the best of his ability, given you all have different sizing, and just like, taking selfies, and he wants to wear it to the New Year's Eve party, but like it's your jacket that he rightfully owes you. So clearly, no Santa. All right, let me catch up here real quick. And I'm going to welcome Willow again, who caught some of our, the first time that I ran the Santa Claus one shot for people, had rated us actually at that time. And it was amusing because then they got to see, I think it was in this very factory. So it's a familiar map for some of us in here. You were about to say something?
Oh yeah, I was just going to go through my actions.
Oh, yes. All right. What are you up to? Again, we have started round 3. The Nutbusters 2.0 are barreling in on your location. 2.0 as because they've been upgraded from last time. Last time I ran this, they were the Nutbusters 1.0. But they've been given new toys to play with. Because we're in a toy factory, right? But yeah, what would you like to do? But yeah, Chris, I feel that because like I don't want to use TikTok, but I'm like I've
Might
actually
as well
started
get
uploading
some-
shorts, right?
Get some use out of the
maybe
fact
TikTok
that
down the
Santa
line?
is grappled and prone.
Yes,
So I'm
do it.
gonna just walk up to him and gonna pull the loot off of my back. It looks really nice, very fine craftsmanship, very elegantly designed, and I'm gonna bash Santa over the head with it.
All right, roll to hit at advantage because of course he is prone, so your melee attacks have advantage. Let's see what you get. Ooh, a 26. All right, 26 will hit. Go ahead. Give me that damage.
It's 11 pure thunder damage.
Ooh, okay. I will apply this. That is a solid hit.
I am also playing with a homebrew class. I'm playing as the College of Cacophony Bard by, from the book Dungeon Dozen by, what's the name of the author for that? Is that Zach Morrison?
Yeah.
Yeah, by Zach Morrison. So, it's a more damage-oriented, bard class. And it gives me the opportunity to hit people on the head with musical instruments. Fun times. It also counts as magical because it's thunder damage.
Nice. Okay.
And I'll use my bonus action to give Baltic Inspiration to Mimey again.
All right. Yeah, let me just zoom in on Lemon Mime over here. I forgot to remove the heart when you expended your previous bardic inspiration, so we'll just keep that heart there for this one, and I'll remember to take it off next time. Right. At the end of your turn, Santa is going to look up at Lemon Mime and will take with his free hand the red thermos from his waist. And he is going to, with one hand, kind of like pop it open. It's like got one of those things where if you like push your thumb against it, it will pop open. And he is going to aim this at you, but unfortunately for me, at disadvantage. So let me see if he can actually hit you with this, because it is a ranged attack. And so that is a 10 that will miss, a 9 that will miss. It sucks seeing that nat 20. And a 15 that will also miss, so perhaps that was not the best use of his legendary action, but he's learning. This Nutbuster is going to come in.
Legendary action is 3 attacks with the thermos. Oh, it's a Scorching Ray.
It's not Scorching Ray, but you're on the right track.
All right.
So the Nutbusters outside the door who are closing in on your location. Oh, let me go back here so I can measure this correctly. It will go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. We'll take the dash action and go 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. And it's coming very close to you. Looks like it is Lemon Mime's turn.
All right. Lemon Mime will just start smacking Santa while he's down with an unarmed strike.
Willow, thank you for the lurk. I really appreciate
17
it.
hit Santa.
Enjoy your short rest. A 17 will not hit Santa. You see that Santa will hold up his shield and deflect your strike with some of the present he's holding up, and you see that some of the present will actually chip away.
Ooh. All right. Well, I'll try it again then. Does a 27 hit Santa?
A 27 will hit Santa.
9 bludgeoning damage. And I will use a key point to attempt a stunning strike.
They have to succeed on a Constitution saving throw. All right, let me get this.
How high could Santa's Constitution possibly be?
Yeah, how high could it be? Let's see. He got a 17. What is your spell save DC?
Lower than that. It's gonna be like 13 or 14 or something. I think 13. Gotcha.
Mm-hmm. He'll say, yeah, I've seen shock videos on the internet. That doesn't really do much for me. All right, but let me apply this 9 bludgeoning at least.
I hate this.
All right. That's one arms. What? That's 2 unarmed strikes. The stunning strike. Anything else from you?
Let's see. Yeah, I'll do a flurry of blows. Another 17.
All right, he will deflect this again. This isn't a reaction. It's that's flavorfully what he's doing, but it's his shield, and you'll see that it will take another chip off of his shield, and I will go ahead and put that here in chat.
Interesting.
So you've deflected, or so your attack did get deflected, but there looks to not be much left of this present that he's using. It'd be pretty fucked up if the present he was deflecting your attacks with was one of your own or the villagers, but for reasons I'm not going to get into, it is not either of those.
How about a 20?
Oh shit. Oh yeah, because you get to do, oh, the 20 will hit. He won't even get to deflect this one, so go ahead and give me the damage.
7 bludgeoning damage.
All right, I'll apply
And
that.
you know what? Just for fun, I'll try one more time to do a stunning strike.
Okay, he has to make that Constitution saving throw, so we'll see how he rolls for that. Does he fail, or is he succeed?
Nope, he succeeds.
Okay.
I think it's 13, but even if it was 14, he's fine.
Unfortunate. Nope, that doesn't work. All right, anyway, anything else?
That'll be the end of my turn.
All right, Santa is up. He is going to drink more of his delicious, delicious hot cocoa from his thermos, healing up some of the health that you had just dealt to him. But you're making good progress. It's just a shame that he keeps drinking from that thermos. Just in case it matters, just like in the fight in Paper Mario 64 against, well, they call him Goom Boss, but I call him the Goomba King. You are able to select other things here. You know, you can select any of the little Goomba brothers. You can select the Goomba tree, the Goomnut tree. So if you would like, I'm just going to tell you, you could forego one of your attacks directly against Santa and attempt to aim for one of the thermoses here. But until then,
Good to know.
he's going to wipe that delicious brown liquid from his mouth as he has just finished drinking some hot cocoa. He'll, you know, put the thermos back on his waist. And he will kind of, gosh, his movement is 0. Okay. Trying to figure out how he's going to do this. Because to recap, if he has to get out of this is a similar problem happened with my last group. I didn't think I would need a certain solutions to this problem, and then clearly I was wrong. He's gonna open up the red thermos for his action, and he's gonna aim it at I'm gonna say he's gonna aim this one at Jarek. I need you to give me a DC 15 dexterity saving throw.
What's DC 15?
It's 15. Let's see.
No.
Ooh. Okay. I will get you some damage in just a bit. We have fun with your campaign. Sadly, I must get ready for bed. Good night. What's up? What was that?
Don't worry about that. Don't put yourself out for me.
All right. Well, let me get this damage ready. Typing out /r space number. Chris, thank you for stopping by. I really appreciate it. Have a good night. So you will be taking this much fire damage. It's just 15 fire damage. Not too bad. This average would have been, let's see, 42, 21, I think 21. Hold on, 3 and 4, 7 times 3. Yeah, it would have just been 21 on average. So basically, he opens the thermos, a big beam of red fire comes out, and that is his action. So we're going to take it over to this Nutbuster 2.0 over here outside, who's going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. We'll take the dash action. Wait, 5, 10. Can he reach with the gun? Oh, so close. It would be a disadvantage. He's going to take the dash action and move up here. And you hear a robotic voice echoing from its neck. On hands, Chris Kringle immediately. Jarek, you're up.
We may have made things harder on us by fighting all 3 of these at the same time.
Maybe. What would you say the nut busters are made out of?
Wood.
Wood. Okay. What about the guns?
The guns are made of plastic. Are you looking for metal?
Yes.
I'll say metal. Plastic probably wasn't invented yet. Like wood and metal for the guns. So it's not fully metal. Think of it like 50-50.
How about the thermoses?
The thermoses are made of metal. Am I correct in assuming that one of you has heat metal?
I do. Yes.
Well, that sucks for me. All right. I mean, what an excellent. I know. I'm kidding. Yeah, you can do whatever. Got to roll with the punches sometimes. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I have some healing, but not much.
It's a tricky situation. I wasn't expecting kind of like what Bralef was saying. I wasn't expecting all three of these. Just for fun context, the previous group, Lux did try to get into the store, but didn't have a battering ram on their character. At that point, the Nutbusters did attack, and they went up and took care of them. And then they went, and then something, and then Santa happened. So they were at least able to split those two up.
And how many did they have in their group?
They had 4 in their group. It was a 4-people party of level 4 characters.
Nice.
I see.
All right. This is a metagame question, but
Yes.
I'm just going to ask it anyway.
Mhm.
These Nutbusters.
Yes.
Do they have an intelligence of 4 or less?
Let me check. They do not.
Okay.
More than 4, huh?
Yes. They've actually been. I'm gonna level with you. When I ran them for the previous group, their intelligence was 18, but they've been buffed and their intelligence is 5.
I see.
Yes. Their intelligence went up from 18 to 5. So they were some smart Nutbusters before, but now that they're 5, they're definitely. Actually, let me look up something. 5 Mastiff. So Mastiffs, which are big dogs in D&D, have an intelligence of 3, so they're just a little bit smarter than a dog.
Okay. One sec.
You're a little bit smarter than a dog too. I'm also a little bit smarter than a dog. Well, I guess if I had to give myself stats, I think my wisdom would be kind of low. I think my intelligence would be high, my wisdom would be low. My strength would definitely be my dump stat. My constitution would be my second lowest stat, maybe. And also my dexterity, that's gone down. Ooh.
That's not how that's supposed to work. I'm doing Thunderous Smite.
Yes.
and
Who are you
not sure
smiting?
what that. So Thunderous Smite technically is just supposed to be a buff.
Oh,
on
I
its
see.
own.
Right. Okay.
So this is a bonus action.
Mhm.
I am, however, going to immediately use my action to smack this Nutcracker here.
All right.
And I guess that's where the 20 is coming from. I guess I had it set up
Okay.
in such a way that it just immediately rolled the melee attack.
I see. We can keep
Which
that.
which is not exactly like, I'm not exactly opposed.
Mhm.
Okay. I wonder then if I can get it to. Fuck. 4 thunder damage. Okay, well, it's got to make a DC 16 strength save or be knocked away unless, a 20 doesn't hit.
Okay, so the 20 will hit, but just in case you happen to kill it, is there like damage, or is it only the 2d6? An extra 2d6. So
Yeah, it's an extra 2d6.
yes.
So
Can you give me the weapon damage then before I make it do the strength saving throw?
yeah, that would be 8 thunder damage.
Okay, so it looks like
So
it's a total of 12.
12 thunder.
Okay.
Yeah.
That is pretty good. Let me go ahead and give this a strength saving throw in, and it will roll an 18.
Damn it. Well, I I guess it just stays put. So there is an absurdly loud booming sound as my buffed up loot comes in direct contact with this nutbuster's chest, and after the sound ends, it's just still kind of just standing there.
Mm-hmm.
That's not how that usually goes. That's gonna be the end of my turn.
All right, the Nutbuster, its head spins around in place, and when it comes back around, it is looking down at you specifically and quite angrily. This Nutbuster over here is gonna move into position 5. Hold on, these squares are hard for me to understand because like the wood in here,
Yeah.
it's just like a little bit off. But I think I understand now. It is going to try to strike at Lemon Mime. It is going to pull out its saber, and let's see how it does. A 19 to hit. Do you have something fancy you like to do, or I assume you're just gonna take that, but then like deflect whatever's happening? This is for Lemon Mime.
Oh, sorry, my
Yeah.
mic was up. Yeah, that hits.
Okay. It will deal a minimum of 2 damage to you.
I'll take that.
Okay. Okay, Lemon Mime, you are up.
All right. Well, since he's dealing with the Nutbusters, I guess I'll try and attack that green thermos to see if I can make some progress on it.
Okay.
I just realized I do have an actual weapon. Oh wait, but I need 2 hands for it to deal any more damage, so never mind. I'll just punch the green thermos with a 14.
Okay. So with the 14, you are actually unable to reach the thermos. Like Santa is either in the way or shield's in the way. So it's quite unfortunate, but yeah.
Do these have advantage because Santa's prone, or is it a separate target, or how's this work?
They have advantage because Santa's prone, yes.
Okay. 27 on the green thermos
Okay, that will hit.
for 11 bludgeoning damage.
Oh, okay. So that is enough to crack the green thermos. Can you roll me a sleight of hand check for this particular hit for reasons that I was inspired by? Oh, okay, that's pretty good. So basically, you can you roll me 2d4? Oh, okay. That's unfortunate. So
Well, that's for you.
you break the for you. You break the thermos. The hot cocoa spills onto Santa's, because Santa again is shirtless. Like his skin is exposed. Normally to the elements, but now to the hot cocoa, and it kind of like burns his skin, and it'll say and it will deal 2 fire damage to him. And it seems that he may no longer have his regeneration ability.
Whew. All right. Let's see. I believe even if I don't use a key point, I can still do 1 more unarmed strike as a bonus action. And you know what? I think I'll go for that red thermos.
Ooh, not the red thermos. Ah, no. Ooh. So the red thermos is damaged. It looks like nearly busted. Not busted,
I have
but
10 health.
but it might still not be in Santa's best interest to use it, but he just might. We'll see what happens.
All right. I'll end my turn there.
All right. At the end of your turn, Santa is going to execute a legendary action. He is going to not use the red thermos to blast the fire, but he's still going to try to aim it at you. And as he does that, if it will load for me. I hope I haven't disconnected. I'm looking at my frames. It's
I hear you.
okay. What did it roll for you?
2.
Okay.
You roll the 1d6, right?
Yeah, I'm trying to roll a 1d20. Let me click this right here. Oh, okay. All right. I guess it's doing both now. All right. So with the 15, he pats it a few times and it doesn't work. But then he will just take the thermos and try to smash it against Lemon Mime at disadvantage. Let me see if he hits. The 10 will miss.
Yep.
He'll probably take his actual turn now. They're right. They are doing this quick. We were probably an hour 4 by the time we saw Santa. Yeah. They're what is this? Where are we at now? 142. Yeah, it took them a while to reach Santa because they did, basically, to recap, they spent time in the village, like leading up to it along the way. They did the Nutbusters first, they did something else after, and then they got to Santa. Actually, Santa didn't happen until second session for them, so yeah. Santa is still stuck here. Let me see what he can do. He is going to put his shield away, which is serving him well, but let me just drop his AC. He wants to grip his longsword tightly in both hands, and he's going to try to strike at Lemon Demon again. Lemon Demon, I'm sorry. Lemon Mime. Is Lemon Demon from
Bustin'.
Friday Night Funkin' or from Adventure Time? That's Lemon Grab.
Demon. Well, yeah, there's that. But Lemon Demon is the name of the Neil Ciceriga's project that wrote Ultimate Showdown.
Ah, yes. Okay. Ah, it sucks seeing that nat 20 again. All right, so it's in the 17 to hit you.
Damn, another 17. But at least it saved me from the crit. Yeah, 17 hit.
Okay.
Also, Santa just swinging a regular fucking longsword, not like a candy Christmas theme.
Oh, it's supposed to be a candy Christmas themed sword. I just might have accidentally said longsword. I'm so sorry. Please ignore that. It's a 12. Right. It's 12 slashing damage to you with his candy cane. Wink.
I will attempt to deflect that one. So that'll be +5. Well, actually, I don't think I can fail this either. But yeah. I will reduce that damage to 0.
Holy shit. All right. Well, he is going to make a second longsword attack.
Oh, and you know what? Fuck it. I just realized I can do this. I will attempt to grapple him with my other hand.
Oh, okay.
As part of that reaction, which I can do. Where is it?
Does he have to make the athletics acrobatics check?
Yes.
Okay. It's an 11, so I assume he's just going to fail based on how high yours is. Holy shit, okay.
And so he is now grappled twice, and he will take 3 bludgeoning damage.
All right, 3 bludgeoning damage that I'll apply right now.
Lemon Mime just like lifts up an invisible box, places it over Santa, and just kind of like hammers some nails into it. and then just leans on the box.
Okay. As you're leaning on the box that's over him, he's going to, again, try to strike you with a 10 to hit, which does not hit. A little uneventful, but this Nutbuster over here is going to take its turn, the one directly above Jarek. Let's see. Let me pull up his sheet again. Is going to take its Officer's Saber and attempt to strike you right here with a 17 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
All right. It will deal 8 slashing damage to you.
Owie.
Now you are up. How would you like to take your revenge?
My everything holds. I'm just reading up on something. Give me 1 minute.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yes, as a little recap for the class, they are, beating up Santa because Santa is withholding presents from them, or, yeah, even if the present is nothing.
Yeah, I'm gonna...
Mm-hmm.
What's the sword made out of that the Nutbuster?
I'm gonna say the sword is made out of like a cheap metal, like some sort of like tin or aluminum.
Works for me. Gonna cast heat metal on it.
Ah, all right. Let's see if it can make this save. Let me pull up its stats.
So that is just a straight 8 fire damage to it, first and foremost, and then the save is to see if it drops it or not.
Oh, okay.
Alright, well.
It doesn't have to drop it if it doesn't want to.
So
it will continue to take damage.
Yes, it doesn't have to drop it, but I will say that is enough to drop this guy. So, like, he's holding on to... He's like, I cannot let go of this sword that Amelia gave me. And This is the first time you've ever heard this Nutbuster say anything in particular, and it's quite interesting. It's also its last words. As it's holding tightly to this thing, you set it on fire, and it's like, no, 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 and it like doesn't let go, and it completely like goes up in flames, and because it's primarily made of wood, it kind of just burns to a crisp.
That shouldn't affect my placement on the naughty nice list, right?
You see, actually, because it's on top of the naughty nice list, the naughty nice list is caught on fire, and so the fire is beginning to spread. So at least you're not on the naughty list, I assume?
This is probably fine.
I mean, Lemon Mime still leaning on the invisible box, trapping Santa, will just like pull out a marker and like gesture towards the naughty list as if to indicate like, we can write the naughty list.
We can decide who gets presents. We can decide which children are happy.
We're the good guys.
We can decide who lives and who dies. All right, I'm gonna risk an attack of opportunity from the disadvantaged Santa. I'm gonna go 1, 2.
All right.
3.
Santa will attempt to stab you with his candy cane blade. Let me just pull up his stats again real quick. And he will try to stab at you. Disadvantage with a 9 to hit, so you are free.
Woohoo! Alright, well, that is the end of my turn.
All right.
Have you used your Bardic Inspiration die?
I have not. I will
Okay.
keep it in mind though.
Alright, well, that's the end of my turn then.
Okay. Now that its fellow compatriot has fallen, this Nutbuster is quite upset. The Nutbuster is going to like shoot out its arm, releasing its fist. You see it's attached to a long chain that's attached to its arm. And it's going to like bring it down onto the ground and spin in place. Unfortunately for Santa, I need every creature within 10 feet of it to make a DC 14 dexterity saving throw.
Oh shit.
Uh-huh.
I'll go ahead and use that Bardic Inspiration. Which I don't even have to roll, because I'm going to succeed regardless.
This one is for Santa right here. Oh, okay. So, on a successful save, you all will be taking half of this in bludgeoning damage and be, let's see. So you'll take 2 bludgeoning damage each. As for Santa, he will take the full 5 bludgeoning damage and be knocked prone, except for the fact he's already on the floor. Silly rascal him. Wow, that is its... Oh, that's the wrong one. Whoopsie. Okay, well, it's upset, but... it used its second strongest move, not its strongest move, because it actually didn't care about this guy that much. Like, you know, if it were one of its coworkers that it really gave a shit about, it'd be like, oh no. But it's like, oh no. It brings out the fist, swings the chain around. All right, Lemon Mime, you're up.
All right. Well, Santa is very pinned down right now.
Yeah,
So
in a hot way. I mean, yes, it's quite unfortunate for him.
they will just start going to town with their noodly limbs on him. 22 to hit.
Oh, yeah, that will hit.
And you know what? This one will go toward the thermos. 18.
All right, 18 will hit.
10 bludgeoning
All right,
damage.
that's enough to cause the thermos to explode, or like to basically break. Oh, that's a lot of damage. Okay. And with that, Santa no longer has access to his red thermos.
Next. And then bonus action, I'll just do another regular unarmed strike to Santa. With a 14, that I assume misses.
All right, the 14 will miss. Despite the fact his shield is away, despite the fact that shield was a little bit low, he is able to kind of like avoid the brunt of this particular blow.
That will end Lemon Mime's turn.
All right. For Santa's turn, he is... I forgot to... You know, I should have given him legendary resistances. Oh, I forgot something else. So Santa on his turn is going to increase in size. A large.
Wait, shit.
That is legit a thing I forgot that he could do. He's supposed to start the battle doing that, but for some reason, I guess it's because you were busy dragging him that I completely forgot he could do that. Yeah. He's now a large creature but I feel like can't you like? Does it even affect anything on your behalf?
I don't think I can technically. Was he already large?
No, he was he was like medium first.
Oh, okay. Well, if he's now large, then no, it doesn't change anything.
Okay. So he's large. He's gonna attempt to hit you again at disadvantage because he's in a bit of a bind here, a sticky situation. But you sense that because he's bigger, there's something going on with his situation. He actually is going to roll this twice. It's a 16 to hit you which will miss, and then it's an 8 to hit you, which will miss, and then a 10 to hit you, which will miss. Oh my gosh, I need to get him up somehow.
I mean, there are ways to do that.
Yeah. I was hoping the way to do that would be to kill you outright, but
I mean, how's that working out?
not very well. Jarek, you're up.
Important question.
Yes.
So, actually, I got two important questions. One, chains on that Nutbuster's arms. What are those made out of?
That looks to be a metal of some sort. Yeah.
Second question, are they still out and visible?
Let me check his moves. No, he has retracted them by now.
Okay.
Would have been good.
Would have been good. Can't drop that shit. I really hate to basically like waste my taunt doing this, but I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on myself.
Okay, that's fine. Gotta win the war of attrition.
I'm actually gonna cast this all the way at level 3.
Ooh, fancy. Okay.
18.
Nice.
18. Most of the way healed up. And I'll use bonus action to give Limey another Baltic Inspiration.
I see.
Fuck did you just call me?
You hold me.
Santa's like, you see him say, "Oh, Limey, that's a good one." He's taking his phone and he's taking a selfie of himself on the ground with Limey on top, being like, having so much fun with Limey.
Lemon Lime will just like put their hand on top of the lemon and just swivel it around until the face is facing Jarek, and then draw angry eyebrows.
But yes, anything else from Jarek after that heal?
Nope, that's it.
All right, this Nutbuster is up, and this is my time to shine. It is going to look at Lemon Mime and it is going to rear its arm back and is going to kind of like hurl it towards you. The fist will pop out and it will roll a, fuck me, oh my gosh. Well, you know what? At this rate, fine. It's just gonna hit Santa in the face. He's gonna like, oh, what was that for? The Nutbuster will retract his arm. Quite unfortunate, because that is its attack. All right, Lemon Mime, you're up.
All right. Well, Santa's thermoses are down. Time to start beating the shit out of him again. 23.
23 will hit.
8 bludgeoning damage.
All right, I'll apply the 8.
26
26 will hit.
for another 7 bludgeoning damage.
Okay, that's pretty good. Santa is looking quite rough. He is now below half health.
And bonus action, I'll do one more. 22 for 11 bludgeoning
Ooh,
damage.
that's pretty good.
And Lemon Mime will end their turn.
All
They're
right.
just like picking up the invisible box and just slamming it on Santa repeatedly.
All right, give me just a sec. I'm going to close out this music in favor of additional music, as you have, brought Santa below half. So it is time to swap out the music for this one right here. So Santa looks quite upset at the end of your turn. As he starts his turn, he is going to reach up and behind his, like under his hat, there is a potion there that he is going to drink, causing him to disappear. You can no longer feel Santa's bulk within your invisible strings.
Oh.
Jarek, you're up. Ooh. Let
I
me...
didn't know he could do that.
Lemon Lime will draw the face that Squidward makes as he's holding that Krabby Patty.
Amazing. That would take time.
They're fast.
Well, seems like as good a time as any to bonus action Thunderous Smite and subsequently attack this guy.
Okay. That will connect. Either of those hits would have connected.
Excellent. Okay. I'm just gonna roll the brute loot for the damage. So that's 6 damage plus another 4 for the Thunderous Smite.
Okay. It has to make a save, I believe.
Yes, DC 14 strength save.
All right.
What's the other thing? Jeez, I think DC 16.
All right, it will succeed.
An unfortunate use of that spell slot, and just keeps doing like nothing for damage. Better than a lot. Actually, no, it's the exact same as last. Plus melee roll though. Oh, that's my minimum. That sucks. Well, that is going to be my entire combat though.
Okay. The Nutbuster is up. Let's see if it gets its move back. Oh, it does. All right. The Nutbuster is going to rear its arm back, is going to aim it at Jarek this time, and is going to attempt to hit you with its special move as the hand comes out, and will strike you with a 16 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
All right. That will be 17 bludgeoning damage, and I need you to make a DC 14 Constitution saving throw.
That's a lot of damage.
Fuck. Minus 17. That's almost all of the healing I just did. And you need me to make what save?
It's a DC 14 Constitution saving throw.
Ouch. Yippee, I ouch.
That's okay. Okay. You are unconscious.
Just straight?
You are straight up unconscious for 1 minute. You can repeat the saving throw if you take damage, and at the end of each of your turns, ending the effect on yourself on a success.
Well, fuck me, that sucks.
Think like what's the name of that? A Little Mac from Super Smash Brothers. It just winds up, it clocks you straight on. Its hand retracts back into its hand, and its head spins around 180 degrees and looks directly at Lemon Mime. Who is up now?
Lemon Mime will put up their dukes, wind them up like a cartoon character, and start going to town on the Nutbuster. 16.
16 will hit.
6 bludgeoning damage.
Okay. It's looking very rough. It's like looking at you. Its like head spins around 360, and its face looks quite pained now, actually.
He will then attempt to knock it prone with his other action.
Okay. What is the save it has to make?
Has to beat a 29 athletics.
29 athletics? It is literally impossible for it to beat this 29 athletics, so I will knock it prone.
And it'll take 3 bludgeoning damage as it falls.
That will actually kill it.
Lemon Mime, like, just cups their hands around their mouth and just, like, mimics just blowing a gale force of wind at the Nutbuster, and it just falls over and shatters.
Nice.
Well, I guess that's my. I don't really have anything else to punch. So,
Okay.
Just look around for Santa
Okay. All right,
and end my turn.
Santa has reemerged from being wherever he was before and is right here over his sack. Sorry, let me remove these indicators from him. He is going to reach into his sack and pull out some cookies, and you see that some of his health is returning. In addition to his health returning, oh, well, okay, just kidding. He doesn't get to move back either. He is going to kind of like put up his dukes. He's gonna like slightly widen his feet, and he's ready to take you on. He has his like palms towards you. He's like switching between palms towards you and like fists up. But Jarek, your turn is up, and as you are unconscious, but your turn will be ending, you can go ahead and give me that Constitution save again. That's unfortunate. Lemon Mime is up.
All right. And mine will go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Santa's back. Let's try and wrangle him again. Gonna grapple him. Oh shit, he might actually be able to beat that one. That's a bad roll.
I'm so nervous for Santa Claus right now. Oh!
Oh, I'll try it again. And wow, okay, cool. Unless he rolls even worse.
Let me find out. Ah, unfortunate. No. Okay.
He's once again grappled,
Okay.
taking another 3 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And as a bonus action, let's see. Yeah, as a bonus action now, I'll just hit him.
Okay.
And 11 misses.
11 will miss.
That's the end of 11 mine's turn.
Okay. Santa is up. He is going to grab his enormous sack and swing it at you.
Oh shit.
He's basically going to start a spinning maneuver for this, actually. Think like, what's like some game where you like can grab something and like spin it around and like attack with it? Oh, like the charged Claymore attack from Genshin Impact. Yeah. An 18 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
That one will be 8 bludgeoning damage, and I need you to make me a DC 14 Constitution saving throw.
Alright. Let's see. I will use my Bardic Inspiration on that.
Okay.
Ooh! I pass.
So he tries to knock you away, but you stay strong. He continues his spin and tries to hit you with a 24.
Oh, yeah, that'll hit.
All right, this time it will be 14 bludgeoning damage, and I need you to succeed on a DC 15 Constitution saving throw.
Oh, that fails.
So you will be knocked back 10 feet. He will spin again, but you are out of range. Just for fun, I'm going to see how much that would have dealt. It would have been a 24 to hit. Yeah, I'm not going to do the damage for that one. Jarek, you are up as your turn comes and goes. It is time for you to make me... oh. So with that, you are back up on your feet.
Haha. Gonna wake up, spend half of my movement standing up, another half going 1, 2, 3, wheeling. Yeah, I'm casting Cure Wounds on myself at level 3 again.
Okay.
20 this time.
Ooh, almost back up to full. Let me remove the orange indicator from you. You are no longer below half health. Why, you're almost at full health.
Hooray! Have you used your Bardic Inspiration to die, Brad?
Yes.
Oh, yeah,
Okay,
it was for like
I
a
will
con
use
save.
my bonus action to give you your last Bardic Inspiration.
Alright.
And that's going to be the end of my turn.
All right, Lemon Mime, you're up.
And mine will march right back up to Santa and try and grapple him again. That's better.
All right. Santa literally needs a nat 20 for this. Okay. He is
Second
re-grappled.
attack. Try and knock him prone.
He is knocked prone. I'll go ahead and put that on him.
And that'll deal 2 bludgeoning damage to him.
Okay.
And
Slide.
then bonus action, unarmed strike. Does a 15 hit
A 15 will hit Santa.
Santa? 6 bludgeoning damage, minimum damage, unfortunately.
Okay.
And
He's still up. Well, he's not up. He's on the ground, but he is still conscious.
And
Oh.
I will
Oh, we're getting all close and personal with Santa, are we?
actually. Oh wait, this is a counter, right? So I can't really.
Wait, what's... Oh, right. It's like a table situation. Yeah. You can go... Trying to be like...
Would this count as flanking if Jarek were right here and I were
Yeah.
standing on the stairs?
Yeah, I'll count it as flanking.
Okay, well then, yeah, because I can move through a grappled creature at half speed, so I'll just climb up on the table.
Okay.
And that'll end my turn.
Okay. You have some cheers coming from the audience. Deluxina says, nice, y'all can do it. I am giving guidance to Lemon and guidance to Jarek for your next moves. The next time
I
you
didn't
want to
know
use
we
this.
could do that.
Yeah, it's something I started recently, actually.
Cool. Can we pay for our own guidance? I got like 16,000 points.
You're right, I should make it a channel point redeem, but for now it's free as we're in the beta phases.
That makes
So
sense.
Santa is up. He starts eating some cookies from his sack as he reaches down deep inside. He's going to grab his sack and he's going to start spinning yet again. He's going to start with a first roll.
Maybe I shouldn't do this then.
It's a
Oh, that
15,
misses.
which will miss you. He will spin again for his second attack, a 22 to hit.
Is it a disadvantage because he's prone?
Ooh, you're right. It's kind of hard to... I'm just going to say that was his regular attack because I think it's harder for him to do a spin if he's prone. Like, there's technically no condition on the move, but I'm like, mechanically, I can't imagine how this is working unless he's breakdancing
Won't
on
hear
the
me
floor.
argue.
Well, actually, let me do a performance check from Santa. All right, here's what I'm gonna do. So Santa Claus, I have asked to make a performance check to see if he can breakdance. Performance is charisma, right?
Yep.
So I'm gonna make it an acrobatics based performance check. Don't worry, it's just a +1 modifier. Plus proficiency if he were proficient, which he's not. 12. Damn it. If he had rolled higher, I would have been like, yeah, Santa can start breakdancing, b-boying in place and trying to hit you, but no. Since he's prone, let's see. So the 15 and the 15 was his first attack. The 22 was the second attack. I'm just gonna end his turn there. I don't want to think too hard about, oh wait, this one will be the disadvantage for that attack, that kind of thing. Jarek, you're up.
So is he regenerating again because of the sack?
Yes, because of the sack. So if you want to,
Is that a targetable?
If you want to target Santa's sack, you can, yes.
Okay. Good to know.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
All right, you are now flanking. Well, he's prone anyway, but yeah, you're flanking.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Good to know. I would have disadvantage if I made a ranged attack, but I would have advantage for the fact that I'm right next to him and he's prone. So would I just be rolling straight?
Yeah.
Good to know.
What is it?
Spell.
Wait, the advantage for being prone gives advantage to melee attacks.
For being in melee range, I believe.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
It's being in melee range. All right, then it would yeah, if that's the case, then sure, that flatten out.
Yeah. Stacking advantage and disadvantage just cancel each other out regardless of how many there are. So.
Oh, well, yeah, that wasn't my issue. I just didn't realize that flanking gave advantage to ranged attacks that were performed at melee range.
It doesn't, but Prone gives advantage on attacks made within 5 feet and disadvantage on attacks made outside of 5 feet.
Oh yeah, so
Which-
prone, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Flanking, I think, does explicitly only reward melee.
Correct.
Melee
So I'm gonna
or oh, I see what you mean. But it's because he's prone. Yeah. All right.
So I'm gonna cast Chaos Bolt because it's fun. Well, I'm pretty sure that misses regardless.
It does miss. Yes.
That's unfortunate.
Wait,
Wait.
wait, that's not. Wait, that's a damage roll.
Oh right, because it's on the bottom. Like the bottom half of a thing.
Huh. I messed that up then. Alright, well.
All right. Well, roll your 2 attacks for Chaos Bolt.
Spell attack. Oh, yeah, well, that'll do it.
Really?
Silly me. Well then, let me just try that again.
Hey.
There we go.
Okay.
There's the actual attack.
21 will hit.
Okay, so let's see. This is a long one. Sorry.
Yep.
So I have to decide one of these. I have to decide one of the 2d8. I'm just gonna go with the first one that's listed. To determine the damage type for this. But it's gonna be a collective total 2d8 plus 1d6 damage on this guy. Oh, interesting. Okay, so this is acid damage, and it's a collective total of 13 damage to this guy.
Okay, I'll apply that.
Jarek runs up to you guys, gets down on his knees to slide, and then just like strums his loot, and then from the center of it, it fires out an undulating green orb of acid that splashes directly onto Santa, dealing 13 damage.
Okay. So I've applied the 13 damage. It also splashes onto some of the cookies that were sneaking out of his sack. So he looks down at the cookies and he'll say, "No, my cookies!" Okay.
Sweet.
Woohoo!
And they're not
That's
sweet
gonna be
anymore.
damage. Oh, wait, have you used your Bardic Inspiration?
I have not,
Okay.
but I thought you were out of them.
I have one left, and I get to
Nice.
use it on myself.
Uh-huh.
But that's the end of my turn.
Okay. Lemon Mime, you're up. This is your chance to take out Santa while his cookies are still destroyed.
Cool. In that case, I'll just go for some unarmed strikes. 7 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
6 bludgeoning damage. Come on.
Ooh, that is rough because he's just up. Okay. 27 will hit.
9 bludgeoning
All right.
damage.
Now this is epic. The floor is yours.
Oh, gee. Oh, wait. How do I take out Santa with mime powers?
However you want. That's kind of the point of imagination-based powers.
Yep. Lemon Mime will heave up a giant invisible sack of their own, pull out some giant instrument, and then leap into the air and smash it over Santa's head, knocking him out cold.
All right. And with that knocking of Santa out cold, I will declare y'all victorious.
We did it! We saved Christmas.
Lemon Mime poses dramatically on the table, erases their face, and redraws it as one of stoic determination and victory. And then just kind of looks down and puts a finger to their where their chin would be, as if to say, "Now what?"
You know, I'm not sure. I don't think we really... I don't know, I didn't think we'd get this far.
Lemon
Felt
Mime,
a little impulsive, I guess.
Lemon Mime will rub their chin, will then take off Santa's hat, come over here, pick up this spare Santa hat that's like apparently 5 feet by 5 feet, and just place one Santa hat on themselves and one Santa hat on Jarek, as if to say, "We're Santa now."
Ah.
see where you're going with this, Lemon, but I don't really want to be Santa. I'd rather just continue to pursue my career in music.
They'll nod.
I'm gonna come open this present though.
Oh, right. That is a present matching the description. Okay. You will open the present, and you don't see anything in it.
Damn. This one was probably going to be mine. On that note, is my jacket anywhere around here?
Oh, good point. Can you give me an investigation check?
I would rather if you just told me. Out of 15.
Oh, okay. Let me check.
I have a
over.
+0 to it, so that could have been bad.
After much deliberation, looking under both of Santa's sacks, you do find your leather jacket with a picture of a corrupt governor's burning mansion embroidered on the back.
Woohoo!
Woo! Lemon Mime will look through the letters to Santa in order to find who these Boots of Elvenkind should have gone to.
Can you give me an investigation check?
Not gonna go well. Yes.
Hmm.
4.
Okay. With the 4, you do see the word Boots of Elvenkind made out to someone, but they're made out to someone named Cadence. That's all you can tell.
Lemon Mime will then put the boots in an empty box, put a gift tag on it that says to Cadence,
Mhm.
and we'll leave them there.
Actually, can you give me an investigation check for looking for an empty box? The box that was looked at by your party member here as empty enough.
Yeah. Use that.
But the name tag actually you might have to change the name tag. It says the
As a
Lemon
marker.
Mime, so if you want to change that.
They'll gasp. They'll hold the empty gift box and erase their face and draw an eye crying one tear as if to say, just what I wanted.
An empty box. Actually, that's always like the fun thing whenever my family and we open presents. We're just like, oh, a box, wow.
Yeah. Look over at Santa.
Oh yeah, sorry. Santa needs to return to normal size, so he's gonna start shrinking a little bit. Oh, and because he's knocked unconscious, I'll just put him like this. All right. Anything else you all would like to take from this room?
No,
What was the question?
Anything else you want to
take
do in
from
this
the
room? Yeah.
Oh, walk over to Santa and smash his phone.
Ooh.
good call.
I would like to grant you inspiration for smashing Santa's phone.
Hell yeah. Kind of walk up behind his dazed self, find his phone, just kind of like drop my loot on top of it.
Maybe for Christmas, Santa will get a flip phone that has no internet capabilities.
Ooh, yeah, you should look around for that one. When you smash Santa's phone, all the lights go out.
Like on the phone or on the entire building?
On the entire building.
That's weird.
Dan, that phone powered the whole facility.
You see that the
Oh no, the
elves.
Nutbusters are running amok.
You see that the elves are starting to file out when they see that the lights have been turned off. One timeline Santa is spared. Yes. To recap, Deluxe's party did kill Santa. He died like... I don't like to use this word a lot, but he did die like a little bitch.
Damn. Okay, bad
Lemon
news.
Mime will present the decapitated hat of Santa
Um,
as proof.
can you...
He's alive. He's alive, guys. Don't worry. We didn't kill Santa. I did break his phone. Since he seems to just be focusing entirely on that and not his walk. Looks like he was somehow using it to power his entire operation here. You guys might need to work on figuring that out. In the meantime, there are people in the village down the way that have been kind of starving for natural resources lately. You should bring some to them now that you are going to seemingly have a little bit of time off.
can you roll me a persuasion check for that? Or performance, it's your choice.
I'd be happy to roll performance.
Ooh. So the elves will start loading presents into their arms. So it's like, yeah, we'll give them these. And they'll hold up like toys that are inedible, like, you know, like the train and the drum set. It's like, well, they'll love these. And they'll like load them up. And they'll start like going out the door. And as this is happening, this elf right here will say, wait. Kids can't eat toys. He's gonna run into here, into the room, unless Lemon Mime wants to stop him.
No, let him pass.
He's gonna grab Santa's sack and he's gonna drag it over and he's gonna pull it out here. He's like, hey guys, Santa had cookies in here. Let's bring the cookies to the kids. Yeah. So the elves gather around. There's like cookies. There's like milk. There's soy milk. There's almond milk. There's pea milk. Pea milk is PEA milk, not PE. milk. It's like made from peas. It's a real thing. You can look it up. Just look up pea milk.
I don't want to.
Rice milk.
This does remind me that I now have a most popular clip on my channel. It's from when I played Octopath Traveler 2 the other day with Lux here. Oh, Christ, it's at 79 views. Oh my god. Can confirm you can look up Ripple Milk if you don't want to search pea milk. All right, so here is the clip that is now my most popular clip. Let me look this up. Ripple Milk. Because when pandemic started, I went to... Oh, Ripple. I went to a store to like... Was it this one? Okay, I actually am going to look up pea milk real quick because I'm pretty sure there's like a specific brand. It might have been Ripple if they changed their iconography recently, their branding. Maybe. I haven't had pea milk since. Yeah. All right, but yes, there's all sorts of milk here. I was inspired by a few different things. So normally I save this conversation for after stream when I'm telling you all, oh yeah, you know, this and that kind of thing. But I'm just gonna tell you right now, I was gonna give Santa some sort of Misty Step situation that was inspired by the way that Tim Allen in The Santa Claus Goes Through Chimneys, like in this clip right here. I just couldn't organically have him do it, so I had to, you know, go figure out other solutions for Santa. But while watching this clip, I think it was either this clip or the other clip where he tells the kid... Oh, it's this clip. He tells the kid that he's lactose intolerant. So the next time he visits the kid has put out soy milk for him. So that's inspired me to put like soy milk, almond milk, pea milk in this sack. But yeah, the elves are all very interested you know, in giving the kids the Santa's cookies and milk and whatever else Santa eats. Like, what else does Santa eat?
Lemon Mime with the sack and pulls out a bottle labeled elf milk.
Oh no. Oh no, not the elf milk. This is like that gamer girl water discussion that I had earlier today. Oh boy. Not the elf milk. Sorry, I'm having flashbacks. Not the elf milk. All right. This elf says, "Oh, that's we're not gonna give that one to the kids. He's gonna hold his hands out, and he wants you to give him some elf milk because he's been a good little boy."
Sure. Lemon Mime will hand it over.
All right. He will take the elf milk. Mush Mother has just come back to say, "I just came in a second ago and thought you were talking about Santa being lactose intolerant." Yes. Yeah, see, yeah. I was talking about Santa being lactose intolerant. That's why he asked for soy milk in the Santa Claus 1, in the Santa Claus movie. Did y'all know there's a Santa Claus series on Disney Plus? Like, there's Santa Claus 1, Santa Claus 2, Santa Claus 3, and now there's a Santa Claus series. There's 2 seasons. There's 2 seasons of this show. I haven't seen any of it. But yeah, now we got elf milk. But yeah, this was inspired by, I'd post this picture, but there's a name in here. I have to censor it, so I have to pull up paint. It's basically because I was watching gameplay of Genshin Impact. Let me make sure Hardland isn't in here. Okay, he's not. So the way that the arc can be summarized is that someone tried to gamer girl bathwater someone, but because she wasn't a gamer girl, she just got drenched and then she knocked him the heck out. That's what Genshin Impact is about.
Yeah, that tracks.
Oh, you just watched the clip? Oh, no. Okay, maybe I shouldn't have posted that clip. Okay, no one else click on the clip that I just posted. I was just happy because I'm like, oh, I have a new most popular clip that's being performed. Oh, but now that I have successfully censored this particular picture, I'm going to go ahead and post this on stream for you all. Okay, that wasn't... Oh my gosh. I guess I have to save it first. But yeah, I'm going to work on this. Is there anything else you want to tell the elves while I work on posting this picture about gamer girl bathwater?
No, I can't think of anything.
It's such a sad existence for Santa, what being without his elf milk. So this Santa, to recap, my previous group Deluxin was part of, they killed Santa. This group has decided to spare him because, probably for Santa, he's going to say, "Oh man, they broke my phone. God, that's the worst. I should just..." Anyway, he'll probably be super sad. Oh, can I post this? I'm going to post this. Sorry, I'm going to save this picture. Not because I'm weird. Hold on. Wait, that sounds weird. Hold on. I'm posting because I need to show chat this picture that someone just posted. I'm not going to name names. With all this talk of pea milk. Okay. Yeah, this D&D stream is just me posting memes on here. All right. So the elves are making their way out. Do you all want to do anything or say anything as I make the elves disappear? Not by killing them, but by, removing them from the screen.
I can't think of anything now.
All right, hold on, let me save this one too. So many good memes.
I made the Dio one years ago.
Oh, you made this one? Oh, well, it is my pleasure to, with your permission, feature this Dio meme on my stream.
Oh.
All right. Well, here we go. Ah, yes, the things we get up to today. All right, but nothing else from you all before... would you all like to head outside, check out other rooms in here, obtain the secrets of elf milk for yourself?
If everyone's leaving, might as well check down here. Curious.
Oh. You'll be messed up if I said that there were some more nutbusters in that room, but let me zoom out real quick for the class. So I wasn't expecting you to come down here actually, but this is the original room where the presents were, as evidenced by all the presents here.
Yeah, the Paper Mario placeholder presents.
That is correct. They are Paper Mario presents. And if you happen to, do you want to do anything with them? I can make them canonically happen or not. Hold on. Oh wait, chat can't see because the meme is in the way. Hold up. Let me move this meme over here.
Well, who are they addressed to?
Us.
Looks like the presents are addressed to Gallagher, Ciara, Christy, and penguins.
Oh shit! Yeah, we gotta grab these.
Huh, no present for Frederick.
Nope.
Yeah, that's good.
Frederick has presents. They're just. We won't talk about it.
Yeah, we'll bring those to the village.
Gather up all of them presents.
Okay.
Bring them up to the village.
The presents have been gathered. I will go ahead and take you all to the next map. Do either of you all need a break before the next map?
Kind of thought that we were gonna be done.
Oh,
Oh, is Santa not the final boss?
I can neither confirm nor deny these allegations. Don't worry, there is not 45 minutes left. There's about 20 minutes left in this adventure.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, let's just do it then.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was like, who are we gonna have to fight? Fucking Krampus?
All right, let me swap out this music and we'll get to the next section. Outside. You have successfully made it outside of the factory. From here, you can easily make your way back to that village. Perhaps, figure out your way home, hand the presents off to the NPCs. But you sense that something is wrong. Something is amiss. As you...
I don't know what's going on, you'll mind me, but I get the sense that something's wrong.
Yeah.
It's at this point that actually you've been down there for so long. Oh, I'm sorry that there's another one of you. I'll have to kill that one.
Can't use this one.
Yeah, hold on. Let me...
That's just called is uncontrollable.
Yeah, let me just kill that guy. All right. So, you are here, but the sun has actually started to rise. It no longer looks as dark as it does right here. It's pretty bright, actually. Sorry. I should have given you more warning.
Oh, it got flashback.
I'm so sorry. Whee! You hear a voice echoing from the right. You will never escape. And you see that Santa has reemerged.
Fucking RuneScape Santa?
Yes.
Oh god, it's
The other one,
Santa.
wait, the
He's
other one was
back.
also RuneScape Santa, wasn't
The
it?
other one was also RuneScape Santa. You are correct. Both Santas are RuneScape Santas.
Oh god, it's Santa's husband, and he looks even worse than before.
Oh god, it's Naughty Hottie with a body 69.
So Naughty Hottie with a body 69 starts chanting some unknown language of some sort. You hear him say what you want, like it's some sort of language. It sounds backwards, it sounds sideways at the same time, and before long, oh, wait, sorry. I was lurking. Sorry, what? Naughty Hottie with a body? Okay, does someone want to describe... Hold on. For the people who came in, does someone want to describe Naughty Hottie with a body for the chat?
No.
Oh, yeah, don't worry. So when we first showed up at Santa's workshop and broke into his room where he was holed up, he was on his phone exchanging naughty images with someone online named Naughty Hottie with a Body 69, and we have since come to the conclusion that Naughty Hottie with the Body is just Mrs. Claus, and now we have in fact determined that there are in fact just two Santas and their husbands, and thus this is Naughty Hottie with a Body 69.
Yeah, he cloned himself so that he could sex himself, I guess, maybe.
It's pretty basic D&D lore, honestly.
Right, yeah, everyone knows about this. It's in
It's in the Monsters Manual.
And now he's going to kill us?
He pulls out a shotgun.
Well, let's find out. I need you all to roll initiative for this.
Oh no.
Oh, wow. Wait, do you all see this name on it? Okay, no, I forgot I named this thing like this. Okay.
Gotta change it now.
It won't fit on the initiative tracker, but
Naughty. Oh, you're right. Hold on. Let me. Naughty hottie with a body nameplate C. All right. There we go. Hey, it fits. If we widen it, if we do it like this, hey, it fits. Every D&D game turns into Monty Python skit. Oh, this is some spicy Monty Python. All right. So the naughty hottie with a body is on top of the initiative tracker, and will stretch. Actually, it's quite ominous. We'll stretch like this, and like this.
Dying in real life.
And before long, actually, you will see like this visage of Santa merge with this tree, which will disappear and swirl into a giant portal. Santa is being spaghettied into the middle of the portal, but you all are being dragged in as well. Let me swap out the music, and starting with Lemon Mime, I need you all to attempt to escape. This is difficult terrain. Every 10 feet will be considered 5 feet of movement, except I guess I once again have a mime in the party, so Lemon Mime will probably be fine, honestly. But let me just pull up this music, and then we'll get going.
so I'm just moving.
Yeah, if you would like.
Is there a certain direction we should be heading for?
There is no specific direction to head for, but I will say that, can you give me just an active perception check real quick?
19.
A 19. All right. You see that there are some elves who have been unable to escape. There's one here. There's one here. Oh, it's that guy who wasn't at elf practice. And then there's one here. They are trying their best to not get sucked into the portal. Let me go ahead and remove the naughty hottie with a body for now.
He got spaghettified.
Yeah, he got sucked into the portal. I'm not going to expound on that. So all right. Lemon Mime, you're up. There are a few elves that are still in danger. What would you like to do?
Alright, so it's difficult terrain.
It is difficult terrain, at least if you are leaving. If you're heading west, like if you're basically heading perpendicular to the portal's like circumference, it will be considered difficult terrain. You can move perpendicularly a little bit, fine, like laterally.
Alright, so how much movement will it take me to get to this guy?
Let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Honestly, just 25 feet.
Okay. What do I have to do to help him?
You could pick him up. He is... So I know that elves exist in D&D, but
Yeah.
these are special elves that are pretty short. All you got to do is pick them up. You can hold one elf at a time.
Alright, I'll pick him up. Do I just need to get them to the edge of the screen?
Yes.
Alright. So it's 25 feet of movement. Am I slowed down carrying them?
If you give me an athletics check, it depends.
Does it matter which edge of the screen we're trying to get him to?
It doesn't matter which edge of the screen you try to get them to.
So we just need to like get off the map and then wait out the black hole, I guess.
Perhaps.
So 45, and then I guess I'll dash.
Oh god, I just realized that it's distorting the terrain at the top and the bottom.
Okay. You have successfully brought one elf to safety. There are 2 elves left.
20,
As a fun fact,
25.
well, I'll save this for later. Depending on how everything played out, there were more elves around, but it's just 3 for now. I mean, 3 in general.
And then I will use my bonus action and my last key point to dash again.
Uh-huh.
10,
Yeah.
15, 20, 25, 30, 35. And I'll pick this guy up unless it takes like action or something to do.
Shit. Technically, yes, but I don't... It's fine. You can pick them up.
Okay.
Elves are little dudes. They're little guys.
All right, that'll end my turn.
All right, Jarek, you're up. There is one last elf up here who's cowering. She has a bottle of Gamer Girl bathwater, and she's like, her hands are shaking. It's like she's trying to unscrew it so she can have the energy to outrun this black hole. Because everyone knows when there's a black hole whose event horizon is closing in on you, the first thing you want to do is take out your Gamer Girl bathwater and give it a good swig. Hashtag not sponsored. Hashtag please sponsor me. Take it away.
I don't want to be part of this stream anymore.
I'm sorry.
I am announcing my resignation
No,
from this.
I'm sorry.
From this streaming team. I will tone in my gun and my badge to your desk by Monday.
Where'd you get this
I have
gun?
I have some things that I need it for, folks. That is my favorite like running joke at all of my jobs to like jokingly say that I quit and tell them that I'm gonna tone in my gun and my badge on Thursday. I have never had a single person question me on where did you get that. I've only ever heard responses of like, okay, that's reasonable, thank you.
He's like, oh.
I actually in the first job I had out of college, I jokingly quit, and my manager responded, "Okay, tone in your gun and your badge." Jarek, before he starts moving, is going to pull out his lute and give it a quick, give it a couple of the strings a quick pluck, and I'm gonna cast Fly on myself.
Oh, that's sick. All right, let's go.
I give myself a 60-foot flying speed.
Ooh.
And so the difficult terrain, is that just if you're walking, or
I'm gonna say that if you're above 10 feet, the difficult terrain is a little bit lessened. Imagine that the black hole is like closer to the ground and is starting to suck in from down there, but if you're like above 10 feet, then it won't apply to you.
hey, okay, so I guess as I'm taking off, go 5, 10, 15, 20, and then and at that point I should be 10 feet up. Then 25, 30, 35, 40. I guess I'll have to drop down to grab this lady.
Yes.
So drop down 10 feet. I'm at 40 right now, right?
I think so. That sounds familiar.
So grab haul, 45, 50. Fly up again. 55, 60. So I should be 5 feet up in the air at this point, I guess.
Okay.
I'm gonna track my plate with a little red entry field on my character for like where it has like health and whatnot.
Okay. Sounds good to me.
And that's gonna be the end of my turn.
Okay. At the end of your turn, the naughty hottie with a body has returned. You know, the whole classic I should call him situation is being like sucked along the edges of the hole that has formed and is sucking everyone in. I need both of you to give me a DC, what is this? A DC 13 Constitution saving throw. As you...
Constitution, oh Jesus.
Yeah, fuck.
Oh.
Aha! I did it this
Bralef,
time.
do you still have the Bardic Inspiration?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't think it'll help though.
Yeah, but what is it, like a D6?
It's a D8.
Can you give me... You still have a D4 from earlier when the Luxon was cheering you on. So if you give me the combination of the D8 and the D4, it might be enough. But you don't have to. I completely understand if you don't want to.
The chances of that are unlikely. What's gonna happen to me?
Instant death.
And again, this might be the last. Yeah, fuck it. Nope.
Oh, that's
Doesn't
unfortunate. Okay. You start to feel As Santa has begun some sort of chanting, you feel your legs are starting to solidify. It's kind of concerning.
I'm being petrified.
Yes, but slowly. Lemon Mime, you're up first. Your speed has been reduced by 10 feet.
Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Dash. Save the elf.
Okay.
And I think I'm going to have to hope that Jarek can save that elf because I'm nowhere near him. So I'm just going to run to safety.
All right. Jarek, you are up for the second to last action that I asked for you all from this map, presumably. Take it away. You're 5 feet above the ground. You can feel the hole is bringing you closer to the ground. You're trying your best to stay afloat. Yeah. Floor is yours.
Alright, so I'm gonna go. Let's see. 5, 10. I'm 10 feet up. Do I need to move up any further to get away from the. Whatever it's called? Get away from the difficult terrain?
You might need to fly up 5 more feet. The event horizon has risen a little bit considerably. So just 15 feet total.
Okay. 15, 20. And now I'm 15 feet up.
Yeah, you are no longer hindered by the difficult terrain.
25, 30, 35, 40, 45.
All right. And
I
yep.
like gently descend with this little lady.
Okay. You're all on the edges of the map. I need one last roll from Lemon. Can you give me that same roll again? It is a DC 13 Constitution saving throw.
Do I still have to make one?
Yes, this is specifically for you.
Oh, sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Hey.
All right. And with that, I can once again declare that you all have successfully escaped from the hole.
Woohoo!
I have a question. What the fuck was that?
What, the slowly petrifying whale?
What was that whole encounter? What happened? What was going on?
Nothing.
Oh, okay.
Don't worry about it. You know what? For fun, hold on, let me zoom out real quick. Let me show you the other.
Howdy with the body, summoned a black hole. What's not to understand here?
Yeah, and think about all the other potential elves that could have been there, but were not.
Christ.
All right, let me take you to this other map over here. So you have returned safely to the village, presents in tow for this little village here. Let me remove this turn counter. Somehow. Get out of here. Get out of here. The elves have all been brought to safety. You don't have to worry about the village. Don't worry. The hole eventually collapsed in on itself and did not do anything like continue to consume the rest of the city.
Yeah, that's definitely how black holes work. All right.
Yeah, they just, kind of fix themselves, just like all my problems are. They just fix themselves, right, guys?
Yep, exactly. Hey, Frederick, we got some presents for you from Santa's workshop. Although the one that I assume is for you is addressed to Gallagher.
Oh, yes, Gallagher. That is my twin brother's name, he says. You can see that Frederick here / Gallagher has enlisted conscripted the help of the penguins to help him move the boat. I'm gonna say, oh yeah, I'll make sure that Gallagher gets this present post haste, he says, patting the present. I'm surprised that he got a present, considering all the bad things he did this year. But he's very happy about the present, and he's going to go ahead and, leave the penguins to it. He will kind of like pat this one on the head as he goes by. And he's gonna retreat to his igloo right over here. Bloop.
Did he take all the presents, or just his and the penguins?
Oh, he just took his. You saw the penguins, Ciara's, and Kirsty's.
I walk up to the penguins and I put a present in front of the baby penguin.
Aw. So the baby penguin the penguin's mother comes over and waddles over and helps him open the present. And there's two things in there. There is first, a little flying fish contraption. It's kind of mechanical. It kind of like hovers in the air. The little baby penguin claps his fins when he sees this. There's also a larger thing. It kind of looks like an ice cube, but you can tell that this is not a cooling mechanism. It's a heating mechanism. And you can tell this is some sort of like heated cube for the mom specifically. The mother penguin will pat her little baby penguin on the head and will kind of like smile, make chirping noises at you.
Move over here.
You see a gruff-looking lady with bright red hair, and you see a kind of like Shire-looking girl with also red hair, just of a darker variety. The woman on the left seems to be fine, but the girl on the right seems to be a little chilly. Back to you.
Hello, ladies. I don't know who you are, and you don't know who I am, but I believe that these presents are addressed to you guys by process of elimination.
The woman on the left will say, "Oh, well, thank you for bringing these to us. Honestly, I didn't think that these would see the light of day. Santa must have been a tough fight, I imagine."
Yeah, a little bit.
Well,
not the worst I've seen, but far from the easiest.
Well, you handle it like a champ. Nice work. Thank you for this. And she'll go ahead and like reach for her present, as will the woman on the right.
No worries. Happy generic fantasy holiday.
Happy generic fantasy holiday. The woman on the right will say, and the woman on the left will say, "Yes, Merry beep." Wow. She must have said Merry. Well, I guess I can't repeat it, but yeah, they'll open their presents as you walk away. The woman on the left received what appears to be a pair of sending stones, and the woman on the right received what looks to be like a floating music note. But this one seems to be a bright red crimson color. She kind of like spins it around in the air and kind of like bounces it on her hand. It's good stuff. Lemon Mime, what are you doing down here? What's up? What's the situation?
Did Silk already get her present?
She did not.
Oh, then Lemon Mime will present it.
Okay. She'll say, "Oh, what's this?"
Lemon Mime isn't sure how a present could be any more self-explanatory, but they'll point to the tag that says "To Silk."
Oh, she'll say, "Oh, well, this is quite strange. I asked for nothing for generic fantasy holiday." And she'll open it, and you'll see that this box is kind of empty, actually. She'll say, "You see, I got one I wanted for generic fantasy holiday, and that was for my friends and family here to get their gifts. So, thank you."
Lemon Mime will bow.
And Jarek, anything you wanted to add to Silk before we zoom out?
Nope.
Okay. By this time, Frederick has come back, and he's kind of like, he was chatting with one of the penguins. You hear him uttering noises that you didn't think he could make, and he'll say, "Hey, so I noticed y'all aren't from around here. You know what? Thank you for this gift. I really appreciate it. Hey, if you want to take one of the, you know what? How about this? You can take both these boats out. My treat." And he gestures towards the boats, one of which says Gallagher, and the other one says it's like a name that isn't any of these people, but clearly isn't Gallagher. It's like, "You can take these boats out. My treat," he'll say.
Hey, is this how we're getting back? Lemon Mime can't ask that, but
Is this how we're getting back?
Well, this will take you wherever you need to go. Once you hit the water with these puppies, the pioneers used to ride these babies for miles.
on that note, Lemon Mime will jump in to an invisible kayak and just kind of
All right, and he's gone. All right. Then in that case, any oh, what's up?
We'll drive back, seeing that Jarek isn't following, and just honk an invisible horn.
I hear nothing.
Correct.
I hop in one of the boats.
All right. And as you all sail off into the sunrise, as it is morning, you feel accomplished, having done a good deed, getting these gifts back to the villagers, getting your own gifts back, or lack thereof, depending on the situation. And you know that Santa will never plague those e-girls again.
Yay!
Hooray!
Also, the North Pole has been destroyed.
Yes, by a strange natural cataclysm. All right, well, GG. We'll go ahead and bring us back to the tavern where we always begin our journeys. And yeah. That should do it. Any questions before I, we do our greetings and get out of here?
Yeah, what was with the black hole?
So the black hole section was always intended to be... Oh, GG. So the black hole section was always supposed to be a fight with the Santa soul, but my first group, I didn't put them through it, and I also didn't put you all through it.
The Santa soul, is that what you said?
Yeah, the hottie thotty with the body.
Mm-hmm. That was originally just Santa's soul.
Yeah, like his soul would have escaped from his body had you killed him. But then I realized, you all didn't kill him. So that kind of throws off my plans to basically to run. That's why it felt like Santa had another husband, right? Who is role playing as his wife or whatever was going on over there. So okay. Let me greet the raiders that are coming in. Maruna, thank you for the raid. I was gonna raid it to you. Oh my gosh. Welcome in, everyone. Let me shout you out. How was House Flipper? What did you do? Have either of you all played House Flipper before?
No.
Okay.
I think I did play it actually briefly.
Nice. Okay. How was it?
It was fun. It wasn't really for me, but it's a cool game. I can see it being one of those games you sink a lot of time into, like Power Wash Simulator.
Yeah, it looked like a power wash simulator because I had Meru's stream open on another tab again because I was gonna raid into her after this, but I was like, yeah, this looks a lot like whatever the same engine that they use for Power Wash Simulator or whatever. But yes, we just finished up. So Zayon was actually here. So Zayon's here as a raider, but was also here last time that we did this. We did the Santa. We have to defeat Santa again as a one-shot here in Dungeons and Dragons, but we're doing it again with a different group with my friends here, Bralef and Coffee Lich. So welcome to you all. Welcome Maruru. Welcome Zayon. Welcome Alcatraz Union. Who else is over here? Yeah, thank you all for swinging by. It looks like House Flipper 1 was Maruru's #1 comfort game, and House Flipper 2 is fun too. Maybe I should get these games. I'll at least look for them on Steam. What's going to happen is I'm going to add them to my wish list, and then we'll see where things go from there. Wait for a good Steam summer sale, Steam winter sale. But let me show everyone the map who's just come in, at least for a little bit. Basically, they sailed away off into the sunrise after they had given... Santa Claus had been withholding presents from these people. And so we had to teach him a lesson. Turns out that he was just spending too much time on TikTok and Tinder and Facebook and Instagram and Snapchat, using all the filters with the presents he wasn't giving. He was wearing the presents and taking selfies with them. So they taught Santa a lesson. They broke his phone. He shouldn't be doing that anymore. Got the presents back, gave it to these people, and sailed off into the sunrise. It was good stuff. Are there any Are there any specific thoughts you all want to share with the class, actually, that I might have forgotten?
I think you handled you summarized it pretty well.
Thank you.
Did you handle Naughty Hottie with the
All
body?
right, let me show them the naughty hottie. Okay, so this is Santa. He's the naughty hottie with a body. This is what he looks like when he's a naughty hottie with a body. We have some gamer girl bathwater here with Dio from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. We have a pea milk that we do not want, and we also have basically, don't tell Harlan, but I was watching someone play Genshin Impact, and apparently the whole arc of that story, this whole story of that arc was someone tried to gamer girl bathwater someone, but because she wasn't a gamer girl, she just got drenched and knocked him out instead. So yeah, clearly we're up to productive stuff this stream. Thank you for reminding me about these memes that I was just posting all over the place.
Yep.
But yes, Santa was not a good kid this year. My previous group that Deluxeon was part of, they killed Santa, but this group spared Santa. You know, sometimes him having to live with his mistakes is a bigger punishment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. But looks like with House Flipper, before I take us out, you clean up houses and throw out trash, sell old furniture, buy new ones. I love buying things. It's that hunting gathering instinct that our ancestors had. That's what I dig into every time I buy something off of Etsy, buy a second thing off of Etsy, make a Fiverr account, order something off of Fiverr, queue up something to order off of Fiverr. It's just my hunter gatherer instinct. I'm sure my ancestors are proud. And then you unpack boxes to redecorate, depending on the client's wishes. Oh, kind of like unpacking or like Animal Crossing, the DLC. Hoarding instincts. Yeah, I love hoarding. There's so much stuff in my room behind me. My couch is basically unusable. Also, wait, what? I'm just outing myself on twitch.tv. I had to get a storage unit because when we moved to this place, I didn't have room for everything. I got a really good deal, though. I'm not wasting too much money with this storage unit. I also need to find my birth certificate because I have to get... Anyway, I think my birth certificate is somewhere in my safe that is somewhere in the storage unit, but I also have to find the keys to the safe that I think I have. I'm a mess. All right. So again, Maruna, I appreciate the raid. Let me shout you out again. You all should follow her. She does art. They're wonderful. I saw emotes that were being worked on before. Again, House Flipper 2. Thank you again for the raid. I really appreciate it. I'm sorry. I wish I could stick around longer. We just finished up session, so I will be forwarding us along. Let me just see who we are going to get out to. Who's around? Well, I guess I will take us over to... I guess I'm in the you're going to call it here. All right, Zayon, thank you for swinging by. I really appreciate that. I want to raid us into Tanuki TV. Raid Maruru. I can't! Maruru raided into me. All right. I'm going to raid us into Tanuki TV, who is playing Genshin Impact. Plays a lot of Fire Emblem Heroes, and stuff like that. He's got a good stream setup. He streams every day. Like, he literally streams every day. He's been streaming like 1,800 something days in a row. So we will head that way. Let me just get this going. I appreciate you all for coming out. I hope you all have a good night, a good afternoon, a good morning, wherever you are, whether you're listening live or from the future, and we will see you all next time. All right, bye.
Thanks for watching, everyone.